Alrighty, hey there again. Welcome back. It's been a little bit, and long story short, before we actually really get started here for today, a couple of things. Went on a little bit of a vacation on Saturday, and 1.19 may or may not have dropped on June 7th. Also, when I was still on my vacation. So today, June 8th, day after it's come out. Um, I've been on a bus for 6.5 hours. I went and got some food. I've eaten dinner, and it has been a grand total of 2 hours since I hopped off that bus. And now we're here playing 1.19 because it came out. Yeah, we laid all the prep work for it, so we should realistically be able to just go for it. I don't think there should be any issues with it. Um, if I hit edit here, can I make a backup? I want to just make a backup real. Hmm. Nah, actually, no. We don't need to make a backup for today. Oh, let's give it a shot. Uh-oh. Oh, that was Minecraft. You might have noticed too. Today we're not using Twitch soundtrack for audio. For music, we're just gonna go ahead and just use Minecraft music. Considering there's a couple of new ones. You can see we got some new recipes already. All chest boat stuff and whatnot. That's pretty neat. Anything new we can craft right out the gate? Not particularly, other than probably some of the new mud blocks. We can. Oh yeah, that's right. I can make workings on this stick. But yeah, we're in 1.19 now, so still playing pure vanilla. As you can see, we are currently on day 900 flat, which is very cool. And we need to talk about what the hell is going to be going on these next couple of streams. Things are about to get a little weird. So, as you can probably guess, a couple of things. We were working on the mountainside before I left. I ended up not finishing all of it that I wanted to do, as you can see by that strip there. That's not important, but that one there was, and I just didn't feel like doing it. So, as I promised, I don't give a shit until I'm done exploring 1.19 stuff, because all we're doing is doing 1.19 stuff. And guess what we're gonna do? Would you like to guess? Would you? I bet you would. Anyhow, let's just stack some of this crap away. Stock up on shulker boxes here for a moment, and let's just get ready to explore and get going here. That's gonna actually reorganize. None of this is my problem for right now, so I simply just do not care. A couple of things we are trying to keep an eye out for as well. Spare obsidian like this, for example, a good thing to keep an eye out for. Let's see, we got our little stupid, shitty, goofy scaffolding boxes. Is all sand? Nope, but close enough. We can put the sand away. We do have enough obsidian. Hold on. We're gonna change up a couple of things here. We do have a nice chunk of obsidian, but we are severely lacking in that department to some extent. Also, these are going to be stored away just temporarily while I get some other stuff put away and reorganized. So I'm going to try and get all this shit done here as quickly as I can, just so we can really like jump into this stuff like fast. But this stuff takes time to do, so just give me probably about 20 to 30 minutes at most to like fully prep, and we gotta be good. So let's see, what do we got? Fuck it, we'll use the jungle planes. I don't think we care enough. Here we go. I guess I built that shulker farm, huh? We'll go ahead and just stock all these up. Let's see here. Any more wood? Yeah. Enough. Already cool. We'll go ahead and dump these. And we'll start moving some stuff around. of health. And again, we'll just put everything into these reorganized chests for now. So, except for the powdered snow, that needs to go kind of in a more distinct spot. Because we will be using quite a chunk of powdered snow here for the Frog Lake Farm. We won't be using all of it. And I need to turn the music down here in a moment. Give me a second. But we won't be using all of it, but we will be using quite a lot. Here we go, total better. But anywho, let's just get this done. Oh, that can go, that can go, that can go. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and dump all of these away. Cool. Photos, any good light? Yep. A couple stacks of torches. Not that we'll really need it. We're just looking for the mangrove swamp first for today, so we won't be doing any. Well, unless I get ridiculously lucky and I do manage to snag a hold of one, we realistically won't be doing a lot of bullshit today with the deep dark of the ancient city. So bullshit will come at a later date, just not now. I mean. Now let's see here. One of these should have obsidian. I know I have other obsidian in my inventory, but if we don't have any more, we're gonna have to. Yeah, it looks like we will. We're gonna have to take a quick trip to, you know. Also, we're going to do some other like genuinely important things. So we got some emeralds. Yeah, alrighty. We'll just take all these. I'll go dump all these back. Now we're gonna also be making a fair bit of golden apples with the gold that we own. So we need to head over to the trading hall to go buy some apples. And then we need to head to the end to go get the rest of our obsidian, so. Just go ahead and get this done. Yeah, you can see we got our wheat field still. We will be getting frogs that spawn in the, and we might actually see one as we're on our way, so we'll maybe land a little bit. But supposedly we should be getting frogs spawning inside of our actual like normal swamp, so that'll be pretty cool. We'll keep an eye out for that here and there, but so that means that even if we don't find a mangrove swamp, we should still have like pretty damn easy access to frogs. That way we can get the frog farm up and running relatively quickly. That'll be pretty neat. There we go. Go ahead and get that. And we're just gonna buy a ton of apples. Just a metric ton. There we go. Fixed up my elytra a good bit. He probably won't refresh his trades for a while. One other thing. Alright, that fixed it up. Completely cool. And the reason I want these as well is for the warden, by the way. And it's always good to have like actual golden apples on deck anyway, so not like it'll do me any harm to have all this extra, you know. Now we definitely do have quite a bit of reorganization that needs to happen here. How many? 41, damn. There we go. Got 11 gold blocks to spare, 7 ingots, and an entire stack of apples, so pretty good. I'll say, Lee, and welcome back. Sorry it took a little bit for dinner, but I was extremely hungry. That was the only meal I've had in like a couple hours today. Not even in a couple hours, more like 10 hours, so I had to just eat, but yeah, I'm back and well, I'm ready to get this shit done, so hey, I've been looking forward to this. And there's another thing too. I've said historically that like I only need like 2 farms left, being the gold farm and the Barding farm, and then was poking around Ian Axefer's channel and Guardian farm that is incredibly easy to set up, which also means because it's a Guardian farm, I should be able to retrofit it when we get some Skulk blocks. I should also be able to have it double as a Skulk farm, and then there was one other thing I wanted to do, and it's a lot cooler, and it'll be very interesting for hardcore. We won't have it enabled all the time, but I would like to have it on sometimes. It's going to be a mob switch. Uh, there aren't too many mob switch tutorials on YouTube, but there are enough explanation. Oh shoot, is that a frog? No, it's a cow. I'm stupid. There are enough explanations on to how they work, so I should be able to piece it together. But basically, only pretty much two mobs in the game. Technically three, but withers are fucking stupid and goofy to use for a mob switch, so that won't even be considered. We got two options. We got zombie villagers who have been traded with once and have not picked up anything after being zombified, and we have actual shulkers, and that's it. So technically, we have a bootleg, not very functional mob switch in our base already with the shulker farm. But oh, hey, welcome, Jake. Just back from break today, but I think I should be able to build that mob switch with shulkers. So what I should be able to do is, all I need is like I can build it anywhere. So we'll probably like build it out like in a desolate like chunk of ocean, or actually I should be able to build it somewhere where I can see it on the world map. But as long as I put a chunk loader next to it, it should be able to load, which is just some stuff with another portal. But I'm thinking basically what I do is if here's my base, here's the sphere that we'll be using. I'd say there's what bit of land would I not want to use? I want to use this for other stuff way later on because I think it just looks cool. This also could be cool. So realistically, probably this chunk of land or one of these like smaller like insignificant islands would probably be like a prime candidate for it. But oh actually no, this one way out here that's desolate and like alone, this one would be perfect. Hang on. So we build our and we need 71 shulkers for this, by the way. So what we do is we basically build. I've actually kind of already built the foundation of it to some extent. So to build our mob switch, we're going to need a fission chamber to make shulker duplication, happen so we can get a bunch of shulkers. But the other thing that we can do is we can use scaffolding to force them up into the box that is going to store all 70 of them, and then it'll be completely sealed off and all that. So once the whole thing is completely filled, then it's active, and then we just load a chunk loader or whatever whenever we want it on or off. But basically, all this should have to do, or all it should have to be, is like something similar to this, where we have sticky piston and glass that separates me from the shulker, and then I should be able to use the actual like fission chamber to like make shulkers. But instead of them going on the glass, they'll go like onto scaffolding, and then they'll realize they can't, and they'll just keep going up and up. So it's the same principle as our fully automatic shulker farm, but it's a lot more manual, and it's only going to be used for the mob switch. So and also, I found out that I way overextended the glass much more than I needed. I needed maybe like 10 blocks at most from the very edges, and I put like 30. So, oops, my bad. But I can't do something about that, but I don't want to, so. But anyways, that's enough talking. We need to go grab some obsidian from the end really quick. And we're gonna go build a nether portal on the nether roof, about 1,000 blocks out from our thing that we already got. Oh, I just want it for the shits and giggles. Because to be perfectly honest, it would be really great once I get my actual base done to just like be able to flick on a mob switch and then like I can do like basic construction work in peace. I won't have it on all the time. Like if I'm going into the deep dark, I probably won't have it on because that just is kind of goofy. Like the warden would still be able to spawn, but I just don't want that to feel like that cheap. But like if I'm doing like terraforming work, for example, like on these, because these are all just kind of like basic like outlines for now. When I'm doing terraforming work and I have to go into these dark places to do stuff, that would probably be when it goes on. And then once I get all this done, it would probably get turned back off. But anytime I don't really feel like dealing with mobs that day or like phantoms or just whatever, I can just do it. So, which there is a cost to doing it per se, not in terms of items, but the kind of potential cost. So I only have two actual like, believe it or not, I only have actually two mob farms in my base, like at all, and it is the gunpowder and string farm and the the slime farm. So if I have the mob switch on, those just will not work. Period. And in return for those, now where did I put my ender chest? But in return for those not working, you know, I get to just have no hostile mobs, but that also means obviously I lose out on a bunch of gunpowder and string, and especially slime. I got plenty of the other two, but I do not ever have enough slime. So, still debatable. So there is genuine like pros and cons to using it, and you know, there's no real risk of me dying other than like a warden. So it honestly doesn't really matter for me to have it or not, but I would still like to have it just to have it. So never go wrong with it. We also need to make a. Oh, man, I gotta make a whole nother like ender chest from scratch. We're actually going to prep a little bit, and we're gonna maybe grab a little bit more blaze powder, because we'll make some more. Now we'll go ahead and just make some of these. Cool. And we'll just make like 4 ender chests or whatever. So we're just heading to the end really quick to go ahead and get a hold of some obsidian, because I need it for these ender chests and for the end portal for more nether portals up on the surface. Because I still want to be able to get to a mangrove swamp like really quickly through the nether. So I'll have to break bedrock and all that later too, or just like return through my original portal on the roof and then build on those coordinates or all that kind of stuff. But it shouldn't be too bad. No, I have not. I literally just got back from vacation today, like 2 hours ago, as I'm saying this, and so I haven't had a time. I just haven't had time to do it yet, because I literally have not been home to do anything. So I forgot they actually make noises now when you shift your armor back into place. That's cool. But yeah, I just got back from vacation like 2 hours ago, ate dinner, and I'm like, okay, I'm here now. I have messed around the warden a little bit because I did bring my Switch with me and I got Bedrock Edition on Switch. So, of course, I messed around the warden for that for quite a bit. That was fun. It's fun actually exploring an ancient city, and I was able to kind of like see realistically what it would be like in terms of the loot that I'd get, and it's pretty solid. I don't think at the very most it'll take like 2 ancient cities to get like Swift Sneak, or like not just Swift Sneak, but all the stuff we need. So I'm going for everything. Like I want the new music disc. I want enough echo shards to make a recovery compass, and I want an extra echo shard just to flex or whatever. And then I want Swift Sneak 3, obviously, and then I need to pick up all of the oh, I need to switch out my hoe as well, by the way, but I also am going to pick up all the different sculk blocks, and including the catalyst, so that way we can always make more. But I'll be able to retrofit the Guardian farm when I get that up and running to also double as a sculk farm. I'm pretty sure I should be able to make a stone or cobblestone generator, and then just have it be pushed to 1 bit block for when all the guardians die. And then if I can, I don't know if you can move a sculk catalyst with a piston or not, but if you can, then that should make it a hell of a lot easier. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, sweet. I gotta look for a lace as well, honestly. I'm not too interested in the goat horns. I'll probably never try for them unless I just conveniently get one of them. But I'll try going for a couple of allays when I get a hold of another woodland mansion or a villager outpost. And then I should be able to find a swamp today. But genuine pro tip, in case you haven't already heard, there is a kind of a easier way, not a guaranteed way, but usually a very consistent way to find the deep dark biome, not the ancient city, just the deep dark. And basically it's something to do with your F3 screen in terms of like biome erosion. It's pretty epic. Oh man, imagine finding an accident city, but fair enough. Don't they have like a pretty like higher like radius of where they want to when they want to follow somebody? Isn't it like 96 blocks or something? But we got enough there. Hang on, give me a second. Under chest, we got 4 of those, and we just need probably about 15 more obsidian, I'd have to say. Yeah, dude, I was messing around with Shift Sneak, and I'm so glad I waited to do some of my like fucking huge projects until I got Swift Sneak, because oh my lord, it just genuinely just feels like you're walking. I know it's only 75%, but it just feels like you're walking. I'm gonna be having speed 2 beacon, so finally I can fucking work on the sphere without having to like really fucking do anything like too intensive anymore. I hated doing that for that long with how slow it was, and then you hear that there's some like magic here around the corner, and like, well, fuck, I might as well just wait for that. And I did, and it was worth it. It was actually worth it. Like, oh my god. I'm very happy for it. I really just learned how to make a mangrove boat by stepping in water, bruh. Okay. You know, fair enough, I guess, but... we got all of our obsidian, all of our ender chest, and we're out of here. I need to find out where I put my flint and steel as well. I should have my other shulker box of miscellaneous goods. Where is my other shulker box of... Oh, I remember now. No, it's been a couple of days, so I'm gonna be forgetting a couple of things, but I believe I left them way past here. Be just on the other side of this. And one thing to note, I don't know if you've seen it quite yet, Jake, but well, you definitely have now, but these are all just kind of like outlining structures for the mountain range I'm trying to build, so in no way is it permanent, but it is definitely a little rough right now, but it will get a lot better soon enough. We need to fix this up really quickly, and I should have some XP bottles. There we go. There we go. Push that back. I can go back, and we should be pretty much good on literally everything. That goes away. We need to maybe reorganize a couple of our things properly. So anything that's relatively valuable or useful will probably go away into this one, which that was pretty much everything already. There we go. That sound is going to annoy the hell out of me, I can already tell you right now. Oh, I'm not gonna like that sound forever. It's a cool little clink, but it's... Oh no. There should be a way for me to disable it, but at the same time, I don't think it'll be that bad, but it's fine. I'll leave it be for now. Alrighty, everything's resorted for the most part. We do actually have some spare wood, and we should be ready to go. Yeah, I forgot they added it, even though I've been watching like update videos while I was on my break, but still, it shouldn't be too bad after enough time. But yeah, beet field, that's cool. We can make a ton of packed mud right now, technically, if I wanted to, but we should be ready to go here to go onto the nether roof again. So I also want to see if, real quick before I head out, if I can spot any frogs, because they're supposed to also spawn in normal swamps as well. So I just kind of want to take a little peek around and see if we can see any. If I can, I can. If I can't, it don't really matter. I'll get another chance later on after I kill all these like sheep and cows and whatnot. But the foundation of the frog lake farm is in place and all that, so I just need to pick up a couple of frogs, obviously, and then, actually put the powdered snow in and make it spawn-proofed and whatnot. That'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, it might just be a temporary thing, but either way, I don't think it'll really affect me too much, so I'm not too worried about it. But it certainly does seem like it'll be a little annoying sometimes. But before I forget, because I was in the middle of saying it, and then I forgot to actually finish what I was saying. Pro tip to finding the deep dark. If you check your F3 screen right here, within the noise router part, specifically the E part of the noise router, this is the erosion value, and you want this to be you want this to be as low as you can get, and that does include below 0, by the way, so it can dip into the negatives. Now, it doesn't matter because obviously we're in the nether, but you want that thing to be as low as you can get, and then once you get it to be really low, which this is usually in mountain biomes, like the actual like new 1.18 mountain biomes is usually where it'll be like the lowest and your best bet to finding the deep dark. So if you want to find the deep dark without using F3, basically go find like a new mountain biome and go pretty much to the center of it where it's like far away from like rivers and oceans, and then just dig down to like -51, and you'll pretty much be set. So you'll at least find the deep dark by now. Ancient cities you just gotta explore for, but for the most part, certainly not too terrible. So We're also going to be flying about 1,000 blocks out before we put in our first portal. That'll be pretty cool. We're hearing a gas all the way up here. Oh, I might have forgot to bring stuff to spawn proof with. I think I can make some buttons, but now I'm gonna need to spawn proof the top of the portal here. This should be far enough for right now to start with. Give me a second here. There we go. Got a couple of planks. Whatever, good enough, it's just iron, but certainly the least valuable block I have for right now, so bit of a stupid flex, but hey, whatever. Here we go, and give me a second here and I'll check what you said. Just a little caught up with this for right now. There we go, alrighty. Yeah, I'm looking for the mangrove swamp and the deep dark right now, so I'm not 100% sure if this is far enough away, but I guess I'll find out soon enough. Luckily, shouldn't be really too bad. At least as far as I'm aware, it shouldn't be too bad. Alrighty, so we are looking at negative 201, 128, negative 405. Negative 201, 128, negative 405. Cool. Alright, so the reason we want to know this is because, you know, I need to know where to actually get back to. You know, I want to know where this is as well. And then if we end up finding a mangrove swamp, what I'll do is I'll build a, oh Jesus, give me a sec, sorry. But what we'll do is if we find a mangrove swamp, we'll just build a portal in there, write down the coordinates. And, you know, just go to the nether and then just build it there, because we just gotta multiply, or not multiply, we gotta divide by 8. But it ought to be pretty good. So, anyways, now hopefully that's taken care of. It definitely is not already. It is this time, probably. I'm getting really sick of that. We should be good to go here, so let's just go ahead and light it up. And we should be spawning, if we multiply it by 8, basically 200, 400, so we should be spawning at about negative 1600, negative 3200. So things I certainly have not loaded before. And we should be good to go, so we're gonna do one last thing here. Putting that on. God, that sound is so jarring, because you don't expect it to be so loud, but then it is. Oh, it is very, very loud. Little. Huh, yeah, okay, so imagine if I warped straight into a deep dark biome completely by fucking accident. Wouldn't that be hilarious, right? Please don't actually be. I was just shit talking. Wait, I don't want to go explore one like right now. Luckily we are at stone height at the very least, so that is at least something to behold, I guess. Oh man, because I didn't want to spawn in the cave this soon, you know, because I was actually going to plan on I was gonna go make a bunch of night vision potions, like a whole shulker box worth of them. I should just be in a standard. I'm in an ocean, so actually no. And well, we're kind of and again, I kind of actually no, hang on, I need to pillar up a little bit here so I can actually talk about this. So give me a second here. Alright, it's a very deep sleep, but whatever. So we're just gonna pillar up for a moment so I can talk about this. So technically, we are somewhat in the clear to find a deep dark biome because our erosion value is very low. It is below 0 and it's at negative 0.3, and you're supposed to want to try and find at least negative 0.1 to try and get a hold of a deep dark, and we're already at negative 0.3. So realistically, we do actually have decent enough odds of finding it, which scares me because what the fuck? How already? I just got here. Um, let's see here. $1,600. I will say tilde, and then negative 3247. So that's all we're looking for right now. So we'll double check that this portal does sync up correctly. Should it's just another portal. I have a lot to worry about. And we're on the roof already. One other thing I need to do before I forget again. Popping down one of these bad boys. And we're going to do a little bit of a switcheroo here with our hose. There we go. So now we got our Silk Touch, efficiency 5, mending on breaking 3 hoe. And y'all thought it was fucking stupid. Nobody thought it was stupid, obviously, because, you know, I simply wouldn't allow slander, but, you know, it was worth the investment to actually make one of these. That was even before I started thinking about the Deep Dark, too. I just wanted one, so... Hey, I got one. That's epic. So, all the new Skulk blocks are mined with that hoe. That's the, you know, desirable tool or whatever, so... Yeah, good thing to know. I do not know how bad Twitch compresses anything, so fair warning, what you might see might be incredibly dark and stupid, and to be honest, I'm just not interested in lighting anything up right now. Because we're going to do a little bit of trolling and just speedrun for a little bit, see if we can't get a hold of some Skulk blocks. Interesting. Oh, he was ready to explode too. Oh yeah, we're just gonna go fuck around a little bit and see if we can't get a hold of some Skulk blocks. We'll pop up onto the surface as well if this doesn't work out, but it's just gonna be... Oh wait, we might... Ooh, I just realized. Okay, thing to note, I don't have a lot of ladders. You know what I do have a lot of that you can climb up? Would it happen to be scaffolding? Because it is definitely 100% scaffolding, so... We might have to take a quick little trip back to my house to go pick up some scaffolding. Because to be quite honest, I'm probably gonna... This is probably gonna be the only time it's ever useful. Oh hey, diamonds, cool. Okay, so that was the wrong one, so these are actually worthless, so away they can go. And these are in the wrong order anyways? Are they in the wrong order? Do I normally do Silk Touch or do I do Fortune first? Whatever, we'll stick with the way it was, I guess. I'm still not seeing any Skulk in particular, so it's a little bit of a shame, but I wanted that diamond ore too, so I'm a little bummed out about that. Because I'm trying to hoard all of them that I can get, because they're more useful as building blocks than actual diamonds, obviously. We got an aquifer here. Oh, hey, more diamond ore. Cool. Oh, bummed no more. But we got an aquifer here, usually a bad sign because they tend to really fucking hate going anywhere near these damn things. And I mean, we got a ridiculously low erosion value of like negative 0.4, so odds are we should hit something, but that means I'd have... Huh, okay, so there's a couple of things down there. And just a little bit of stuff. And we got... Okay, rude. See, it's things like this where a mob switch would be useful, because this is just boring. What are they doing to me? What are they hurting me with? Nothing, because they can't. Even if a creeper right now were to come up behind me and like point blank like try and hit me, what would it do? Nothing. So all these like skeletons are specifically are just kind of passing out. You can just ignore them. But I have to take some time. I had to take a little bit of my time to like swat them out of the way just so they don't bug me. You know? But we're gonna head back and go get that scaffolding, to be perfectly honest. I don't know why I keep doing this in terms of damn scaffolding is useful, but not for a diamond shovel, not an iron shovel. I'm about to say. That'd have been cool. Huh. I'd like to mention I was reading chat for that, so Fair enough. I mean, it always could be a mine shaft, but you know, we'll see. I'll just go get that scaffolding real quick. Shouldn't take more than maybe like 2-3 minutes, and then yeah, I should be good to go back. I should have just thrown it in my ender chest. Okay, so I don't think I could have gotten that lost that fast. I mean, we left a trail of destruction, so I kind of have a rough idea of where I should be going to head back, I think. Yeah, there's some lighting. That's torch lighting for sure, so... Okay, so that was lava. Average creeper. There's our portal, so we're actually good to go. Oh, they're gonna head back really quick to get a hold of some scaffolding, so... Okay, sure. I guess. Alrighty. I guess fuck that skeleton, huh? Okay, anyways. Let's go ahead and re-grab all that stuff. And we want to head towards positive X. And we'll go grab the scaffolding, go put it in the ender chest, and then just head right back. Because we'll just use our scaffolding to just go all the way up to the surface, you know? Because that shouldn't really be too bad. Also trying to keep an eye out for another waste biome that's really close to here. That could always be useful. But, you know, we live in a Soul Sand Valley, so, yeah. Can't be too useful, unfortunately. Ooh. There we go. Switch that. And we'll dump away some of the stuff that we've gotten. What little there is of it, but we'll dump away some of our stuff and do that reorganized chest while we're back here real quick. I mean, it's already been 37 minutes. It's crazy. I was supposed to do homework while I was on vacation. Did not, because I was on vacation, so fortunate. I lost a grand total of maybe 0.5% on my grade, so I do not think I could be bothered enough to really care. I got an 88 on my first essay, so as long as I just keep doing good on those and I can revise them, I don't really have a whole bunch to worry about on that front. But anywho, did I have wood in there? All right, one of these has actual proper like logs and shit, and I need some proper logs. So we're gonna kind of peek around in one of these. Could be this one. Yeah, there we go. We got some bridge. That's fine. Here's our stockpile of hay bales in case I want those. So that's cool. Well, it's actually it's one of the easier classes I've taken in recent history because it's just not. It's writing, and I'm really good at writing. It's just that's my jam. So to not do good in that would just literally be like, why even bother with college at that point if that ever ended up being the case? But no, I'm good at it. I'm not too worried about it, but still something to keep an eye on at least. But anyways, we got our scaffolding box proper. That's cool. We're going to shuffle around some of this stuff just so, you know, I know for a fact this one's actually important. And we're going to grab some fireworks out of here. There we go. We'll go ahead and put those away. We got some miscellaneous, non-important, but kind of niche stuff that we can put away in there. And I guess we'll take a little bit of the scaffolding now just to hold on to. It's fine. Cool. And we're good to go. Alrighty. So now let's actually head back, but like seriously this time let's go back and go get this redone. Well, as long as I know where the mangrove swamp is, I can come back for leads later. Because this isn't the main point. To be honest, I don't quite know why I'm building a portal at this interval, because what I should have probably done instead was the and we'll do that later too, but I'm gonna build an actual proper portal next to the bastion, like next to the Bastion entrance, because you know we kind of need it close to there, so that way I can get some frogs, you know, through there and all that like a lot quicker. Because what I'm really hoping I'll find, right, is I get a mangrove swamp that's relatively close to actually get my first batch of frogs. Which it doesn't matter if they are that close or not, because I can just bring tadpoles over. But what I'm really hoping to do is, shit, I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank here. I want to have a kind of like, I want a hot biome, so like a mangrove swamp would be a good one to start with, for example. I want a kind of a neutral, like temperate biome or whatever, so a regular swamp, and then I want like a cold biome, so like a frozen peaks. But I just want those three different types of biomes, not those three specifically, just those three kind of like temperature-based biomes. I want all three of those to be relatively close to each other by that main portal. So that way what I can do is I can breed up each of the different frogs of their own biomes and then drag them through the nether portal with some leads, and then boom, they're like 3 feet away from the bastion. We won't go to that for now. But then they'll be like 3 feet away from the first bastion, so not first, the only bastion, but I also forget how long this goes on for. I want to say it was 3,000 blocks in each direction, right? I can't quite remember. I do know I didn't like it because I can't really make this go any faster. I was actually looking into using like an ender pearl cannon or something, but you also have to actually load the chunks that they go through and all that. That's not cool. And elytra flight's pretty much the best way you have to do this, so a little unfortunate on that front. I can't do nothing about it. I mean, even like boats on like blue ice, I don't think would be as fast as an elytra. They'd be like really close, but you know, I'm on a diagonal stretch here, so it doesn't exactly help me out. Oh, we're about halfway there. We can always put down another portal along this stretch later on as well. So that's not going to be too bad. Another 1,000 blocks. More like 900, but a llama piston bolt. I mean, I've heard of piston bolts, and I've heard of llamas, but not both of them together. I mean, forbidden tech, I guess, but hey. I always see if I... Well, the other thing, too, it's a piston bolt. I'd still have to build the whole damn thing from scratch like that. Yeah, the infrastructure is... I mean, if it's quicker in the long run, then yeah, maybe, but if it's not that much quicker, like per travel, I know it would eventually save me enough time, but the cost of actually, between the material cost and the time cost of putting that in, if it's not quick enough, it would just be like, why even bother? But anyhow, we're really here for this, so let's go ahead and get our dope ass nether portal in here. After I maybe grab some birch buttons as well. There we go. Here we go. Alrighty, we'll do a quick write down of what we got in here. We're also going to take this back. Yeah, exactly. Like it's quicker in terms of actual travel, but the like fixed cost of building it is just too much for me to realistically consider. But maybe one day if I ever get truly bored. Who knows? Give me a moment here. We are at negative 2868, 128, negative 2777. There we go. Well, if they did make a transportation update, they'd either have to make all the other forms of transportation genuinely comparable to each other instead of just Elytra Flight's the best way to go, or they'd have to make something that would top Elytra flight, which again, you have that other problem of why bother if it's not, you know, Elytra, or it's just weird. That shit's probably a lot harder for them to do too, and it also actually has to feel good. But wow, that guy spawned real quick. Good God. But we seem to be in another cave. Spoiler alert. I don't know if you can tell or not, but we are in fact in another cave. What is our erosion at? Our erosion is at above 0, so this is automatically invalid for being a cave for the deep dark, which is not a problem because that was not the intended purpose of this one anyways. So realistically, this one should be the frog one, and then the other one that we already have should be the definitive, you know, deep dark one. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping for at least. Let's see here. What do we got? We are at. We're a little bit out. We're a little bit out of the way here. Oops. Well, not oops. That was genuinely intentional, but holy shit, we are quite far away. Give me a moment here. Negative 22957. Bulldoze a placeholder, and then negative 22206, and we're good. Give me a second here. I mean, if you nerf the Elytra too much, then it might genuinely just be, well, it still would always be better to some extent, but I think one of the Minecraft devs actually posted something about like people suggesting updates like not too long ago as well, in terms of just what 90, that is a zombie pigman, but in terms of how like what 90% of them devolve into was a Xylophian, by the way. But I forgot what the actual thread was about, unfortunately. Alright, this guy is a pain in the ass already, so he's dead. But it was an interesting thread for what it was worth, but I just forget what was in it, unfortunately. We have an aquifer 3 feet away from me, apparently. That's cool. Not very useful, but it's cool. And who knows? I don't make the video games, so I'm not inclined to inherently care how they're made, as long as they're done good, which usually they are very well. So it don't matter to me. And one last little thing. We're going to kind of seal this stuff off just a little bit here. Good enough. And we're out. All we want to do is climb up. Okay, well, not cool, first of all. This makes no sense. So I don't like it already because of that. And also that's another advantage compared. Well, actually, no, you can waterlog ladders now, so I guess it still wouldn't be that. Either way, it is nice to not have to worry about waterlogging these or whatever. And scaffolding's a good bit easier to put in compared to ladders too, so that's always nice to see. Alright, we are in a cold... Oh, this is good for the frogs, actually. This was the hardest one to find because no frogs spawn naturally in any of the cold biomes. So to get the green frog, you'd actually have to do it by hand. But we've spawned directly in a cold ocean, which is one of the valid ones. So hey, cool. That's very good. So 1 out of 3 already. We've got the normal swamp back in my base. But again, we want to actually try and find a good couple of these. So what I'll have to do is the other two types of frog variants are a lot more like common in terms of where you can hatch them from compared to the cold ones. So we will be looking on the wiki here in a little bit to really scout this out. It really shouldn't take too long. I just need to know where the where all the other ones can kind of spawn at, and that should be as simple as that. Alrighty, so we probably made it to the ocean floor, yeah. And next to some solid ground as well. Very lucky. Alrighty, cool. And that's where our nether portal is going to go. Now, obviously, it's not an exact like spot where it should be, but because it's already close enough, I shouldn't really care. I don't think I'll have to care. Got 4 extra. Here is our flint and steel. Boop. Let's give this a light. And let's see what we get. Anything cool? We are back on the nether roof, so it did in fact snap correctly. That's very good. So, very easily we can get the cold frogs, the other type of frog that spawns in the plains or whatever. Let's go ahead and check the wiki because there's the third one that I forget to mention. Let's find out. So obviously we get our cold frogs because we are in a cold ocean. That is okay. So fun fact. So fun fact about this, right? And you're never gonna believe this, right? So the cold ocean, right, is Bedrock Edition only. So I don't know how to tell you this, but we're not playing Bedrock Edition, unfortunately. Which therefore means I lost track where the fucking biome is. How did I lose that? Holy shit. I really fucking forgot where the I cannot have forgotten this. This is kind of important. What the how did I lose that, really? Where do I normally look? Alright, so I've completely blanked out in terms of seeing what biome I'm in. I see biome builder, but I'm you know. Wow, I fucking blanked out completely. I just saw it though, like when I went to that cave. Oh shit, no, am I missing it? Am I just being really stupid right now? Because I should know for a fact which biome I'm in, but... And if I go back through, I should probably not hold the bed straight. I cannot have just fucking forgot. It says waiting for Chunk. Okay, so I'm not goofy. Why is it waiting for a Chunk? I knew I hadn't just fucking forgot, but why is it just waiting for Chunk? Is there's a manual way to refresh that? If I hit F3 and Q, I'm pretty it'll pull up the guide here. So which one of these was it? There was a reload chunks one, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure there was an option to reload chunks. Yeah, I've never seen it before neither. That's why I was like, am I just stupid? Did I just forget where to fucking see it? I just don't know. What the fuck? Clean cache and restart the PC. Allocate more RAM. Could I try fucking with my render distance a little bit? Hang on, give me a second. Render distance down. Like down bad. No. Okay. Interesting. We're turning it back up. Why did I have it to oh Mike. I normally have my render distance at like 12 chunks or so to match my simulation distance. And now I know why my base has been so incredibly laggy. It was F3 and T to reload resource facts. I just didn't know if it was also for chunks, but we'll give F3T a try really quickly. So let's see if this will help a little bit. If not, nope. Alrighty. We're gonna save and quit momentarily. And we're going to reload it here. That is quite fucking I just completely thought I had like a stroke or something and just forgot where it was located. Okay, so I did not forget where it was located. It just did a little bit of trolling on me when I wasn't paying attention. Okay. All right, cool. Good to know. Thank you. That is so fucking weird. I just was not expecting. Now we're waiting for Chunky. Is it Nether stuff? It's Nether. It has got to be Nether stuff because we didn't have this problem down there. So it is almost certainly Nether stuff. What the fuck? They, if I hang on, if I hit F3G for chunk borders, if I go to a new chunk, it won't like hear nothing. Okay, so all it looks like you had to do was just go into a new chunk, by the way, because this was the chunk we went in, and as soon as I crossed over, we're in a new chunk, biome updates, and then I dipped back in, and we're perfectly fine. So, easy fix for that. Spoiler alert. It definitely seems to be triggered. Like if I walk through this portal, it should say waiting for chunk. Almost guarantee it would say that, unless I already loaded this, obviously. So then it should. Now it says waiting for chunk again. So if I load a new one, now all of a sudden it's fine and it's fine again. Okay, so easy enough fix, not too big of a deal, luckily. Um, very weird, very cringy, but not like detrimental because it'll fix itself as soon as you go into a new chunk for just even a frame. So okay, very weird. I thought I was just incredibly stupid there, and I just forgot where the most basic text was. But I'm glad that I did not. Anywho, frogs. We're looking for frogs. It might have always happened to be fair, but man, it just ooh. We're looking for frogs here. So our cold frogs spawn in anything frozen. They only spawn in cold oceans on Bedrock Edition only in terms of or not spawn. They only like hatch into those. So not actually viable where we're at for cold frogs, unfortunately. For temperate frogs. That's pretty much the most common. They're the orange frogs. You find those in things like all the different caves. The different types of like we get them through cold oceans for temperate frogs. So we get the orange frogs here in the cold ocean. So that's one down. They're also in all the plains and all that, so these aren't useful. Our cold frogs are they spawn in any of the frozen things, so frozen rivers, snowy beaches, groves, or any type of the new mountain biomes, pretty much. Actually, frozen oceans and ice spikes and all that, they'll spawn there. And then the warm frogs are in like actual like hot biomes. So we're talking like any of the nether biomes, obviously, because that is technically something you can do. Um, the jungles, any type of jungle, any type of badlands, desert, savanna, all the things you would expect from that. And you can actually have you can actually hatch a frog in the nether, by the way. You take a tadpole, you bring it in there with you, you dig like a 2 block deep hole, basically, and then you put it down. Now it'll start to die, so what you do is you just spam like as many slime balls as humanly possible on it, and like that grows it up into an adult where it won't like die because it's an adult, it's a big boy. Oh, they have a new tag on here, blending new. Oh, because they were talking about that, some of the more technical things. So there's old blending, which is like the 1.18 blending, I believe is what it's referred to, and then the new blending now, because they've also included a 3D like biome blending like this time around. So now caves actually like blend better or something to that effect. So that's actually pretty cool. But we're out looking for frog stuff, and this is quite possibly one of the worst places I think we could have had to look for frog stuff. So genuinely a shame, but we are by a cold ocean, so that does give me a little bit of hope because we get our orange frogs here. We can get our white frogs in the nether, so if we can get an actual properly cold biome, we need to fly up a little bit to dodge the ocean monument. Deep cold oceans only spawn the orange frogs as well, by the way, so this isn't viable either. Also, any direction I hit will be new chunks, so we're just going to where there's cold biomes. So. Shit. French, the only cold ones that are going to be viable in terms of oceans are the frozen ocean variants. What we're trying to do here, by the way, is just avoid having to go to like anything. Like I want pretty much all of them to go through that portal, so I don't have to drag them up through. Like I don't have to drag like 7 separate frogs through like a portal for like 3,000 blocks. I have to like carry them by hand. and just walk. So I'm trying to avoid that part as long as humanly possible. But there's no guarantee that I can avoid that, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not looking too good. We got a taiga. If we had a snowy taiga, that would be very cool, because that would work, but we do not seem to have one. I need to check the book really quickly. 22957, 22206. You want to go towards positive X, by the way. Oh, we do at least know for a fact we can get, with the orange frogs here, we can get the white frogs in the nether. But if I don't want to risk them dying, I can just bring them back through my base and all that. But I think what we'll do is I might try moving around some nether portals between the overworld and the nether. So what I'm gonna try and do later on, not today, but yeah, because we're not finding any, unfortunately. But what I'm gonna try and do is to get all the different types of frogs and all that, and also to make my life easier in general, we're gonna have our main portal. We're gonna move it down to where all the ice boat stuff is, and then we're gonna have a second portal that also links up to a different portal in the overworld. That one will go to the top of the nether roof and all that, and that one will probably be out more by the swamp and like a little bit more of a distant location. So that should help to make things. Oh, we got a cold biome. Perfect. All right. Okay. This is This is viable. This is a snowy plain, so we do get our cold or our cold frogs here. How far are we? All right, we're 1,000 blocks out, and we're only we're literally just 1,000 blocks out in the X chords. So what we can do is we can go we just go back to the nether and we move our nether portal to like these new chords here, and then give me a moment. Negative 22051 71 negative 22199. Me do I can really, a bitch? Come on. There we go. Negative 22199. Alrighty, so we want to build our portal pretty much just a little bit farther out on the X coordinate. So we actually need to drag it back a little bit is all. And that'll pretty much get us here. So because it's also quite a border as well, what we can do is we can have our orange frogs, our green frogs, and then our white frogs will just hatch in the nether because I'm a monster, because that's just lay epic. And in fact, we can actually repurpose some of this here obsidian to probably make our portal. Wow, what incredible stuff. Anyways, let's just go ahead and repurpose some of this for right now. We got 9, just one more. My bus as well got delayed for like an hour and a half. Otherwise, I would have been here a little bit earlier too. So that kind of sucked as well to have to deal with. So I'm just honestly glad I'm doing this. Oh, we even get a little bit of rabbits too. Where exactly do we want this again? Let's find out. 22051 22199. Oh. It's not like it has to be exact, but it would help to try and stay relatively in line with what we already did. Just so that way it's not really too hard to figure this out. Alrighty, so we don't want to go through this yet. We just want that lit up. And we're going incorrectly on some coordinate somewhere. 22957 and 2206. Okay, so wrong way completely on the Z. And then we want to go negative X, so this way. That should lead us back out to our ocean. There we go. We got our bed. Cool. All we need to do is just pop through and go get these other chords figured out. We want to divide all these by 8 here. So 22051 divided by 8 is 2756. And then we want to do 22199 divided by 8, 2774. So we're perfectly fine on the Z coordinate. It is just the complete other one. So 2756. We want to head towards positive X. And we're going to take all this down here, by the way. And I'll probably need to get some of my torches out. I already have them on me, luckily, but we'll take some of these torches here and just, you know, make another, like, straight line pretty much to this stuff. Alright, and then 2774. Perfect. So this should line up exactly to what we need. For some reason, I didn't actually pick up the last one. Oh, not for some reason. I feel like it went down or something. Here it is. Alrighty, well, we'll go ahead and just slap this into place here, and then we should be able to get all the different types of frogs really easy now. That's cool. So the nether one definitely will be a little bit more of a pain in the ass. It should not really be too bad. If it really comes down to it, I can just go to like a desert or something, or a savanna, because odds are there will be a savanna. Nope, we got what we needed here. So cold, orange. So we got our green and orange ones, and our white ones are our hot ones. And we're just going to peek around a little bit just to see if I can't find some better hot biomes, but unless I can get a warm ocean or a mango swamp in about 3 seconds, the answer is no. So we'll just hatch him. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool looking, but we'll just hatch him in the ocean. You know, who cares? Who's gonna stop me? The frog police? Like, come on, we all know they're not real yet. Like, you know, nothing to worry about. And this might be a prime spot for a deep dark biome. It's a fair bit away from oceans, and again, if we're taking a look at the erosion value mainly, and they do tend to spawn in the newer mountain biomes. So as far as I'm aware, we should be like pretty much right in a grove. So we're in a plains right now, but now we're in a meadow. Well, actually, yeah, close enough, but we're gonna look for probably another mountain biome around here, like an actual proper one. I need to do one other thing though. I completely forgot to write down. Oh wait, no, I wrote them down, right? Man, let me get my book out. There we go. Cool. Alright. Alright, we wrote down our snow overworld one, so I'll alter the book a little bit later to fix up some stuff, but for the most part, we should be fine. So we've got a plains biome, we're in a meadow right now. Not seeing any of the crazy new mountain biomes, unfortunately, which a little bit of a shame. We got a Tripstone Cave poking out, that's cool. On half durability. Should be fine enough, I guess. What the fuck is this? Okay, so this would technically also work in terms of the frog stuff, but it might work in terms of deep dark stuff too. Uh, Again, the new biomes are technically your best bet, but the thing we're actually paying attention to is this part right here, which is our kind of erosion value. And again, like I said, as long as it's below negative 0.1, you're gonna have actually chances of finding a deep dark. And the lower this number is, the better off you are. So considering we're at negative like 0.446, we actually should have pretty damn good odds of finding it. So we're gonna maybe pack away some stuff here for just a little bit of time. And if we do find it, we will not be raiding it straight away. Mainly due to the fact that I would actually have to bring night vision. So I have tried it without night vision in the creative world when I was on vacation. Yeah, you could do it for sure. Would anybody enjoy watching it? Would you enjoy watching somebody die in real life? No, I don't think you would. So, you know, there's your answer. Where is my fucking scaffolding? There it is. Alrighty. I'm a little unhinged right now. I'm a little tired and a little cranky and a little hungry and a little unhinged. Did I say that? I definitely already did. Do not care. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and dig down and just hope and pray that I don't just stumble into it by accident. So we're gonna switch this. I'd rather tank damage than tank me trying to save myself with an elytra. We'll just tunnel down like really far and then, you know, pop back on up. If this ends up being as I was saying, if this ends up being something, we will write down the chords in the book, and then all it is just a relatively small elytra flight away from the main nether portal. So yeah, don't need nothing too crazy with it. Like to mention, it's alternating between snowy slopes and plains, even though all we're doing is going down vertically, or it was rather, I guess. Anyways, let's keep going down here. Should be hitting here a deep slate, yeah. And here we go. Okay, so not a deep dark, because we can actually hear stuff. And obviously nothing spawns in the deep dark, so that's how you can automatically roll that one out. I'm a little vaguely worried about just dropping in on it, so we are going to Oh, and one other thing too, by the way, when we're looking for ancient cities, they are at the bottom of the world. So the floors of a given ancient city is at -51, just for reference. So we're gonna have to dig down quite far if we actually want to find the structure. And then if I really want to mine for one, I can technically, but you know, I'd be dumb. We might do it for a little bit though, anyways. But if this ends up having nothing really, then you know we won't go for it. Obviously, we would have hit the ceiling by now, so I'm not really seeing a lot, unfortunately. Oh, not seeing a lot, my ass. We are in fact in a deep dark biome, technically. Sure, okay. There should be a cave opening somewhere, I think. It will be very hard to tell because normally when it comes to these kinds of things, I'm like a stupid idiot bat where like you kind of like use bootleg echolocation to kind of find this between the actual sounds and the subtitles. That just is not going to happen this time because there is nothing. So we're back in the snowy slopes. So let's try and stick more towards a an actual deep dark. Now, like, how are we gonna plane? Like what? You can't keep getting away with this. Come on. How the fuck? Is it really the height already? So, like, I'm in a snowy slopes. I get down deep enough, right? We're in a deep dark biome. So here we're in a deep dark biome. And if I jump, we're in a snowy slope. So this is a little weird. It seems like it's relatively like height dependent or something. I'm just kind of surprised we haven't really found any kind of cave opening. I kind of do just want to peek around a little bit, so we won't stay for too terribly long. Actually, that's an almost definite lie. Considering we've already found a deep dark, I'm just gonna say fuck it and just go for it. So we'll keep an ear out for anything. Like if we hear lava, especially or water, that'll be a very good thing to hear because that means I'll know there's like something nearby, like a cave. So we do need to actually kind of listen up and keep an eye on the subtitles here or there. And again, we will not be raiding it right now. If I do end up finding an ancient city, if I find just a normal deep dark biome, that's one thing. But if I find like a proper ancient city, we will not be touching it just for a little bit. Because I want night vision and I want like a couple of stacks of wool. And then I need to resort my entire inventory as well. Is it down? It can't be down. There's not that much farther down to go, you know. Right? Yeah, I mean, we're literally here at the bottom now, so we got nothing. We are in a deep dark, but it don't matter, obviously, if there's no cave, so... Let me try pillaring up just a little bit here to see about the different heights and all that. So we're still in a deep dark, but if I... No, we're still in one. This time around, we're still in one. Okay, so... Okay, a couple of things, very important. Alrighty, we're gonna write this down first. Deep dark. I passed English class when I was in 3rd grade. You don't need to, you know. Negative 21,928. We're going to be putting in a tilde because we still need to get our scaffolding going all the way up. And 21,281. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and take that. Alrighty. We're gonna just go ahead and be a little nice to myself and just take it a little easy here for a little bit. There we go. Good enough. Dope. That was relatively quick. So that erosion trick does work, by the way, as you can't clearly see it, but considering how quick that was, you know, I mean, I personally would advocate for it, so I'd, you know, take that for what you will. But I'm just saying I feel like it works, so that definitely did happen pretty damn quick. Somebody has messaged me on Discord. Huh, if only Discord was real. That would require me to actually own Discord. Really, I don't. I'm just kidding, it wasn't a message, it was just a random ass ping. But anyways, we're gonna do what I wanted to do, and we're just gonna fill her up. And we'll go ahead and a deep dark music. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and sleep. And I think we saw through the world a little bit by accident there, but it's not something I'd really be interested in taking a look through. We're getting some of that new music, it sounds like. They only happen in certain biomes, so, and we are in a deep dark, so it is only natural for it to happen now. But anywho, we'll go ahead and put this up, and then we'll re-edit our coordinates to make sure we know what the hell we're doing. There we go. This is actually pretty damn close to the perfect area for our frog, so the last real big thing we really need on the agenda is allays, which I do not give a shit about. Personally, they're cool. I would just have to go out and find them and also actually want to use them. Otherwise, they're just cool little gremlins that don't do a lot for me personally. And then there is the mangrove swamp, obviously, because I want some of them damn mangrove trees. And all the leaves and all the cool shit, and I want to be able to bulk up on mud without having to use all my wheat and all that for now. Not really my wheat, but I just want a lot of mud without having to like make a stupid ass mud farm. But you know, shouldn't be too bad. We'll poke around for it a little bit more. We do have plenty of time. And it doesn't even have to be near here specifically when we go find a mangrove swamp, so because we already found what I was looking for with the frog biomes that I needed. So overall, done very good. I'm pretty happy with what we already got. And let's go ahead and make sure these coordinates are correct. So 121,967. That is not correct. That is a 9. There we go. 88. And then 21,264. Alright, well, let's go explore it. Let me double check that I actually wrote this down correctly. Yep. Alright, anyways, we're good. Out of here. We're just gonna fuck around in there for a little bit. We're gonna fuck around and find out, but hopefully not the hard way. And then if I see an ancient city, we'll write that down, but we will not be tackling it straight away because I want to do this the fun way instead of the hey guys, I hope you like being blind because I sure do too. That's fucking dumb. So we're gonna be making a ton of night vision, probably like a whole shoulder box full of it, honestly. I've been wanting for like ocean stuff too anyways for a while, so it will get some merit outside of this, but it will be dope as hell to hopefully do this. So also I'll just take the fall damage. I don't really. What we'll do is we'll just go ahead and make a little infinite water source down here, since it'll also double as something for me to land on. There we go. And we're gonna just peek around a little bit. So we got half a stack of torches. Wow, they get really ambient with the music. Sounds pretty, but damn, shut the hell up, please. Like, cool down with the piano riff a little bit. Holy hell. That sounds very good, though, for what it's worth. Now, again, as I said, we will not be, like, really, like, going for this. If I do find an ancient city, perfect, but if not, as long as I get a hold of some skulk blocks, I'll be fairly content for today. We can always go find Swift Sneak another day, but you know, getting a hold of some Skulk blocks would be kind of nice, because then I could go goof around with those and whatnot. I haven't really gotten a chance to do a lot of this new stuff, because I've actually been kind of intentionally like staying away from snapshots this time around. I like followed the hell out of snapshots back during like 17 and 18, but not this time, bitch. We're gonna try different stuff, like having fun and exploring, and other fun words that I forget the meaning of. Anyways, let's get up here. There's probably nothing that could kill me up here. Okay, so deep dark biome my ass. This is bullshit. What are we in? What are we in right now, huh? Are we in a deep dark? No, we're in a plains. Sure. Okay. Thanks, dick. Jackass. I spent all this time and for what? Just to get a plains by like what the fuck? What? Oh wait, no, we kind of. They are not good at blending these. We're in a deep dark here. It's okay. This might be worth exploring. We'll fuck around here a little bit. We definitely did hear a zombie to our left. Let's knock some of this down. We're hearing a little bit more up above, I'm guessing, or more to our side, but that is annoying to say the least. I don't like that. I don't like that that was just the tiniest little goofy cave, and then like, you know, now there's nothing. I should be getting a little bit louder here. I just need to find some kind of cave opening here. Okay. Uh-oh. Hey, that thing about the mine shaft, right? That's pretty cool. Well, nothing matters here. I can tank their damage very well, so... Yeah, I had a feeling. That's why I put the torture that time, because I kind of had a feeling that was gonna happen. We got more to my left I can go pick on. For what it's worth, we do have a zombie spawner, but... For what? Nothing. Oh wow, a music disc that nobody cares about because it's been around for way too long right now. That's cool. I even collect music discs. Man. Oh my lord. A fucking mine shaft all the way down here. We're in a deep dark biome and... No, we're not. Excuse me, no, that's alright. I forgot. We are in fact not in a deep dark biome. We are in a plains biome. Let me make that very clear. We are legally, by law, in a plains biome. For no reason other than, hey, that was kind of funny to be let on like that. Jackass. This is so not poggers, man. What the hell? That is a shame, too. Oh, wait, no. This might be a little bit more promising. We're in a deep dark. Now back to a What is the deal? Dude. That's not cool at all. Now we're in a river. Since when? Like we get little patches of the deep dark here and there, but there's no skulk, so it's not worthful at all. Not worth nothing. If there's no skulk, it's not really that useful. If it was a bigger deep dark, it would actually be somewhat useful, at least because nothing could spawn in there. Still on the plains. Still on the plains. Keeping an ear out for skeletons. I hear one. Could have something around this corner. A little something around the corner. Okay, a little something up here. Anything? Nope. On the plains. Ah, that's so goofy, dude. I don't get that. That's so... Hey, we got a geode. Not that it matters. I have one 3 feet under my house, so it, you know... Hate to tell you, that's not too useful for me, unfortunately. Yeah, we're still in the plains. What the hell, man? That is seriously not cool at all. I think I just would have to luck out with a particularly large cave or cave system. Something like this maybe. As long as it gets me down a lot deeper, we might be in a little bit of a, might have some better odds, but I don't really care about getting an ancient city out of this one. This is more of kind of a test run, I guess, but I still would like to at least bring back some skulk blocks with me this time around, so we'll keep putzing around. We'll see if we can find something. I'm really starting to doubt it, but it would be cool. It is definitely a little annoying how, like, inconsistent that, you know, was. Like, we found, like, a cave opening, and it did have a deep dark biome in it technically, but only for very tiny parts of it. So mobs were obviously still able to spawn because just like why can you find a plains biome all the way down here? Like what? I kind of wish they had just an actual like dedicated cave, and I'm not talking about the lush caves or dripstone cave biomes or hell even the deep dark now. Obviously, I'm talking about just kind of a generic cave biome like what we're in right now, like deep slate caves, and then the normal caves are just caves or whatever, or like stone caves or whatever the fuck. But my point is like I should not be in a plains this deep down because it's goofy and it's not very epic to be like, oh shit, we finally got something. No, you didn't. I can always go find another one, I guess, but it's certainly just a little annoying to have this happen. Oh, sweet. Man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. Still in the plains. We are only going upwards, which obviously ain't the way to go, but sounds like there was at least another cave relatively close because we had that zombie, but yeah, it's like you gotta be down like really low to actually like see them, and they only flickered, like they didn't. Oh wait, hang on. They only flickered in place a little bit here and there. They didn't do a whole lot other than that. So like now we're going down deep, so we might hit one technically. Like we'll technically be like in a deep dark but like the bottom here, but like it won't actually count. Like no, we're still in a plains. We're not even like in a cave or nothing. We're at negative 54 and you want to tell me this is a plains? Like I know. And then it ends up like switching up it to the top and all that. I hope they not as a full on update, but I hope kind of as like one of those like kind of big parts of like another update they fix where they just fix it where they fix like some like kind of big mistakes like this, because that would be pretty good. Not that this is inherently a mistake, but like I don't know how hard it would be for them to implement, obviously, but I feel like this just isn't epic. Alright, we definitely found another like zombie spawner or something. That's getting cringe. Yeah, we might have found another one. Might have found like two of them. Holy hell. Yeah, I found some. Uh-oh. Okay, F3 goes off for a little bit. I need to stop whining because I gotta get out of that hole. Oh, we're still back in that mine shaft. Damn. Not awesome. Like, we're still in the plains here. We got a skeleton up there who actually got a couple of enchanted things. This might take longer than I thought to actually find, and it seems like we're not gonna find one here. Is a real ooh, wait. Oh, might have definitely spoke a little bit too soon. We got a big expanse of shit, so that's good at least. We'll just drill up to the surface. We don't need to really. Also, I don't really care to anyways right now. Oh, still in the plains. Nothing's important. Still trying to keep an eye out on that. We are at negative 34, 5 and counting. Still in the plains. Still in the plains. Still in the plains. Alrighty. Not cool. We got an aquifer directly above me. Erosion's near like negative 0.5 for God's sake, so the fact that we genuinely hit nothing is a little disappointing. That is lava down there. No, there's other stuff too, but for the most part it's just lava. That is an elytra. Still in the plains. Man, I thought, for sure we'd see like more of them, not just still in a plains biome. Like now we've got a wide open cave, so we might have some better odds of finding like a little patch of it here or there, but you know, it's still not looking too great. Also, this is why night vision would have been very helpful, by the way. Too. And it's just a cave spider. I know they can poison you. I don't think I really care about it. We had a couple of cave spider spawners. Not worth it to light them up. A skeleton. Another one. Another couple of ones. Cool. Stone of Plains. Oh my lord. Now we're in a stony shore. What the fuck? Why? Why? Tell me this is a stony shore. Look at me in the eyes and tell me this is a stony shore. Like, come on. Goofy ass shit. Oh my lord, dude. This is stupid. Why? Oh man, and there's an aquifer up here anyway, so it wouldn't even have mattered. They really hate being near aquifers, so I'm guessing I got kind of like shit on here with this close to where it was. We're gonna swim around these caves for just a little bit to just see if we can. Oh, I guess they aren't really even caves, but I want to swim out a little bit to see if I got an easier way up before I have to start digging. The answer is no, I do not. So I'll just start it now. Unfortunately, man, it's a real damn shame. It is truly a big shame. We're gonna delete that because it's simply just not worth having it in there, considering it doesn't lead to anything. I guess I'll get my chance later, but that is sincerely very annoying. And I don't even really need the F3 menu up. I kind of just want to go out and explore this stream. So we won't be. I could definitely do some of the frog stuff for the frog lake farm, but that would mean not exploring, and I simply just don't want to, you know, worry about anything right now. So as much as I am bitching about this, I still just don't mind to just keep exploring because it'll be a nice change of pace from all the stuff I had to do. So this stream will be a little bit on the shorter end, probably only about an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, but I really am hoping I can at least find one of these so next time we know where exactly we need to go get an ancient city or a deep dark biome or whatever. I wonder if I should make that the goal for today. See if I can just find an ancient city, and then next time we'll go prep the basic materials that which we don't need a lot, by the way. It's just like night vision potions. Maybe go make some more torches, but otherwise I pretty much already have everything that's necessary, so not too big of a deal. Is there a scaffolding tower? And tossed a lot of this out as well. 22051, 22.99, so we're going in the right direction. Good. Like something like this could be good, but I need to probably find like a larger like new mountain biome. So we'll head back to the frog portal for just a little bit and sleep, and then But you can see though we were technically on the right path in terms of finding a deep dark biome. It was just go find something with very low erosion, which this wouldn't work, for example, because you can see our erosion value is actually positive now. So it literally just will not spawn. So this wouldn't work, and we're in a snowy taiga anyways, but it's mainly because of this river here. And I know we flew past the portal, by the way. I just want to kind of look around for a better mountain biome. And it has to be a newly generated one too as well. But of course it does. Alright, welcome back from pee break anyways, but No luck so far, unfortunately. We found one deep dark biome, and it was like a patch of like deep dark, but no skulk or nothing. So it was more like a bug than it was like a genuine deep dark. We've got a grove biome, and we've got a fairly. There we go. Now we've got a grove biome. God, what is with you fucking Why again? Ah, it does count. Oh, damn it. Well, we can't ignore it. We have a very low erosion value, and we are in a new mountain biome. 1.19 or 18 mountain biome, so fortunately I can't ignore this one. It's far enough inland, it's got the erosion, it's got the right biome, so we're gonna have to actually like tunnel down for this one as well, whether I want to or not. So let's just get to it, I suppose. Also sounds like some of these zombies didn't die, so we'll just fly away real quick. Maybe go spot a better biome, hopefully. But if we keep finding these damn tiny ones, I'm gonna get a little annoyed. But yeah, welcome back, like I said. Oh, Stony Ocean. No villager outpost. Random cave opening. Cave opening that could be worth something? Let's find out. Nope, too fast. Too fast. Wait, I regret that. Hang on. Didn't want to go that fast. Ow. Not gonna be worth it. Maybe. Doubtful. Alright, that should have been far enough. We got our snowy slopes here we have to investigate by digging down. Got a very low erosion value. And that's pretty much the only reason why we're here to investigate it, is because it's got that low erosion value and it's also a grove. Start here, go to the places any. And we are at negative 0.384 on our erosion. And we are in a grove, so this should work, technically. Will it? I don't know, but it might. Supposedly it's gonna work, or better odds of it working is the other main thing. No, I don't think I'm interested in being over here. Bye-bye. Don't feel like it, no. Don't feel like it, don't care, no bitches, etc. Don't feel like it. I'll just block off this and we'll just keep going. Also because we might fall into it like that. Ah, that's why. I took my boots off, which is dumb and stupid. It's always... Oh, we got a zombie villager too. Bread and gunpowder, completely worthless. Alrighty, cool. We have any more torches? Yeah, we got one last stack before I just start dipping into here and making more, so I guess let's make this count. Oh, we got some of the new music on. That's cool. This was the wrong part. I got a bad feeling, so we're keeping these on me just in case. If I need to pearl like halfway across like an ocean or something, or a lava ocean, we can. I'm still holding a totem, obviously, and I got really good armor. Realistically, I would not die from fall damage. It's, you know, flopping straight down over there and Or that. That also kind of stinks. Annoying ass bat moment. Cool, anyways. Not too interested in exploring out. We might break into something here. Deep sleep, good. Haven't broken into nothing yet. We are in a deep dark biome right now though. And this high up usually means good things, so hang on. We're gonna do that and we'll come back to that a little later. But we know we genuinely probably are onto a winner here. So the reason I'm pillaring up really quickly is because we're gonna head towards these skeleton noises this time around. Because if this leads to a cave, that cave might lead deeper down, and if it leads deeper down, then we got ourselves a deep dark. That one started up a lot higher and it was a lot better. One to our left, maybe above, maybe below. Go on grove biome. Here we go. Now, obviously, this in and of itself isn't a deep dark biome because we're still getting skeletons and mobs that aren't the warden down here. But this should be just a little kickstart that I need to really be able to get something going. So we're gonna turn this off a little bit, and we're gonna go okay then again, and hope for the best. Not seeing a whole lot. We're in a meadow now. That's cool. Not too bad actually. Erosion's still at a very good level. We got some other random shit down here. Here's another crit. Oh yeah, baby. We got some stuff. We got a catalyst nearby. So yeah, okay. Mountain tip again. That it's 2 for 2. Just was unlucky the very first one because technically it was a deep dark. It was just an incredibly shitty one with no skulk, no bitches, etc. But now, after I kill this guy, because I want him out of here. Yeah, get out. Here we go. Now we got some real stuff to fuck around with, so. There we go. A little bit safer. Alrighty. We need to diamonds. Oh, and normal diamonds at that. That's quite hard to get a hold of nowadays, so we will be taking those, silk touching them, obviously. So let's just go ahead and pack up a couple of things. Oh, like our axe, gone. Fortune pickaxe, gone. We'll keep that. Get rid of the golden apple for a little bit. Keep that. Keep these. Keep these. We can get rid of no, because I want my elytra on me. Just in absolute, like, if in case there's an absolute fucking disaster inbound. I mean, I'm talking like I'd have to like fuck up on a scale that has not previously been seen by like mankind before. Like, I'm talking I'd have to really fuck up bad. I want my elytra on me with my fireworks. That way I can just bail like hard. Remember, if we do find an ancient city, we will be writing it down for later. This is not an ancient city; it is a deep dark biome. So, writing it down for later my ass because you can do that. I really just got my first normal stone diamond. That's crazy. Oh shit! Yeah, we are onto a big winner here. Okay. This is the shit that we were looking for this whole time. Something of this caliber, this is what we wanted. This is big. It's deep, it's dark, like your mother, but, we're good. We found something of use. Genuine, worthwhile stuff. And I will keep making your mama jokes, even if I am an adult. I can do that because I really do not care about being childish or whatever. I still find them funny. But anyways, we're gonna seal this off just a little bit. Oh, give me a moment here. I have the right tab somewhere. There we go. Poggers indeed. Well, we're gonna scout out just a little bit more. And we're gonna have to put on our big boy shoes here and not die or be too aggressive. So it's gonna be a little slow going without Swift Sneak. Even with Swift Sneak, it is still comparatively slow. And we have to actually be genuinely careful because we can still piss off the warden, by the way. So if there's a shrieker down here, bitch, you did. Oh my, oh no. Okay, so sensor, shrieker. No easy way to get to the sensor without wool, and I don't have wool on me. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I suppose we'll come back for this a little later once I pick up some wool. Damn. What an absolute shame, unironically. We'll go, actually no, there was that other one that we have right here. So we'll check this one out first instead. And if this one ends up being inviable, if this one ends up not being viable, then we'll literally just go ahead back with when we'll go get some wool for a little bit and go get our potions and whatnot, like I was talking about. We got another potentially viable patch down here, so we're dig out just a little bit to get here. Catalyst, nice. Always good to see one of these. Now, we will not be placing down some torches for a little bit until I've kind of scouted out everything. One thing I've heard as well is the actual skulk blocks themselves can also tell on you to some extent. So if you put something down on these, it might actually like rat you out to a shrieker as well. So I'm gonna be a little more careful with some of this stuff, but so far it seems like we're still going a little deeper, but nothing's actually down here. That's good. I'd like to note we're in a meadow biome technically here, but we're in, you know, obviously a deep dark, so it's actually a little cursed to find a. Now we're in a deep dark, but another catalyst. We're gonna take as many of these things we can get a hold of, by the way, because we're gonna find them in ancient cities, and they are legally renewable because of the warden. But like, come on, I'm not. Well, I could make a warden farm, but that might be a disaster just waiting to happen. So we will not. So we got the Sneak 100 achievement. We've obviously got a skulk sensor here. You always want to try and get rid of those first, from what I understand, because obviously if you don't, then you know you're gonna get your ass blasted by a sensor. The sensors themselves aren't obviously bad. It is if they piss off something next to the sensor, then it becomes a huge, massive problem. Sneak a little bit. We just don't want it. Shit. Oh shit. Oh, we got one. Yo, okay, alrighty. Oh, I did promise it, so let me oh, it was just right here too. Wow, huh. We have already looped back to this point. Very, very good indeed. So we're gonna sneak around here a little bit. I wanna kind of get some of this area really properly safe and prepped off. Like lit up, and yep, we got a straight point down to there. So what we can do, you can see we've got a good number of shriekers, but we've got a relatively dead spot here. So what we're gonna do is we're going to cascade down a little bit of water, and then we're gonna contain it at the bottom with some of this deep slate here, and then we're just gonna hope that I don't piss anything off too much. And if we do, we're gonna fucking bail. We have 3 strikes until we are out per se. So we don't want to try and use all of those. We do have them if they're absolutely. Okay, not close enough. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and do that a little bit. Close, please. Alrighty, there we go. This is what we wanted. Last thing that we need to do, and then we're gonna leave immediately, is we're gonna dig a small itty bitty little thing. No, we're not gonna dig, I lied, I'm sorry. We're going to do this like a smart person. Okay, let me rephrase that. We're gonna eventually figure out how to do this like a smart person. I want scaffolding somewhere is my main point. You could already guess that, I'm sure. Okay, so small issue that can't build it there. I don't want to just hop straight down either. We're on some slabs. Make sure we listen out too. Oh shit, a skeleton skull. I forgot these. This was also a another like massive deal with. Okay, this was also another huge deal with the ancient cities, by the way, were these skeleton skulls, because obviously, well, it's a skeleton skull. You could only normally get these through, you know, charged creeper shenanigans, but this is the first time that a non like wither skull has been like just, you know, generated. Like, you don't get these anywhere else like naturally in the world other than down here or by getting a charged creeper. So this is a very very good find to have. We should be fine in terms of height. Um, and then we have that going. And one other thing we're gonna do, we're gonna replace the water with scaffolding, considering I have scaffolding. So down it goes. Wait a little bit. We know where it needs to go. But we have the whole ancient city prepped. We have the coordinates. We have it prepped. All we literally need to do is dig up to the surface from like a little bit farther back. I should not be hitting the jump button. We're also kind of in a little bit of a bad spot right now in terms of how dangerous this place is. So, sensor, shrieker, sensor, 18 other shriekers, sensor on this side with like two shriekers directly next to it. There's two sensors again. There's a sensor with two shriekers. You see my point here. You understand what the point I'm trying to make. We are in a very tight spot. We're in a tight spot. That is not daylight light, right? That has got to just be like lava source light and not fucking just straight up daylight. That would be insane, but luckily we should be safe enough to pillar out here. We'll just keep going until we hit the ceiling of it and I'll clean it up in a little bit. We might run out actually. Nope, we didn't. Just enough. Alrighty. Alright, luckily nothing triggers. So we hit probably the gold line in terms of spots, is we have a nice clear view of the city. We've got an easy way out from the warden. And then, we have a clear view of the center as well. So all we need to do from here is just kind of ensure everything is lit up that we want. And then maybe do like a little bit of stuff here. And then we're all prepped and ready to go go take on an ancient city after I get that wool. So we'll maybe do like a couple of things like this just so I don't walk off any edges or something. But otherwise, we're good. We'll do that. We got a convenient little cubby hole for right now. And I need to go use the bathroom, so we're gonna go ahead and just save and quit here in this little box for right now. It's not the end of the stream. I just need to go use the bathroom really quickly. So all I'm gonna do is BRB. It definitely totally is not a portal to a new dimension or nothing. But let me go use the bathroom really quick, and I will be right back. And we'll actually go pick up our wool. We'll go get some other stuffs. I'll probably make another nether portal just because. And yeah, so I'll be back in a little bit. Check. Alrighty. Alrighty. I am back, so sorry about that. Took a little bit longer than I expected. I mean, it's literally just me using the bathroom. I can't exactly predict that. Anyways, we're gonna build another portal. We're gonna go light it up, and we're building it on the surface. We'll just have scaffolding all the way down. But here's a fair enough spot. Let's get it a little bit more out of the. So we're going to seal up a lot of these, and give me a moment here. There we go. That is scaffolding. I imagine Sepro jokes. That is glow lichen. I thought that was diamond ore again, but oh well. We can seal that off. We can light this up a little bit better, and we can seal this off. My god, it's like the song! Dude, it's like the Minecraft. Oh my god, dude, it's like Minecraft. Whoa! That's crazy. There's probably nothing over here that I care about, so... Away it goes, banished to hell to never be seen again by human eyes, because why the hell would I ever want to come here? Other than for the ancient city. I'm thinking about too, because eventually, obviously, once you get rid of all the Shriekers, there's no more threat in the ancient city, because, you know, you can kind of, to some extent, technically, you can make the Warden go extinct, like, completely. Like, in your Minecraft world, if you were to get rid of every single Shrieker, and I'm not talking about just delete them permanently, I mean, like, how do I explain this? So, if they're naturally generated by the actual world, like when a new chunk is loaded, those ones will spawn the Warden, but when you place one in, or when you grow one with a Skull Catalyst, they'll look a little different on like the swirling like souls on the inside, and they will not be able to spawn a Warden. So, hypothetically, you can just cause mass extinction for the shits and giggles, and it would be very funny. Would I recommend doing that if you wanna? Should you? No, because then you never get to see the Warden again. But that could be a bad thing, could be a good thing. Who knows? Up to you to decide. But we got enough sealed off in here. I'm fairly content with that. Pretty much the last big thing we need to do for the moment is double check our lighting. Okay, our lighting has been double checked, and all we really got to do now is just pop up here, and we have normal cave over here. I just had to be a little bit of light. Alright, we're good. Alright. Scaffolding away, and we should have some extra in an ender chest. There we go. Got our box of it. We're at Positive 2, we'll take an extra stack here. And I need to take some stuff out of some of these. So you might notice we are a single obsidian short. And there's obviously an easy fix for this. It's called, we're going to break open a shulker box. Or not a shulker box, we're going to break this ender chest with a fortune pickaxe instead. And then, you know, that's pretty much the only thing we really have to do. That's it. So it'll give us 8 obsidian. That's plenty to finish building up this next portal. And then we go link it up in the nether. We actually might have to break even another one as well. Just because of the fact that I kind of have forgotten how to do this. So not how, but... flint and steel. Where was it? Where did I store it? I hid it somewhere. There it is. Now we're actually good. So out of our portal-based shit. We'll go ahead and use Fortune 3 on this to get 8 obsidian. We got 17 in total. Good enough for one portal, and we're a little shy on a little bit more. But we did find a deep dark biome, which was exactly what I was looking for, so perfect. And we got enough access to plenty of skulk stuff down there to boot, so we shouldn't have nothing to worry about. Let's see here. All we're gonna do is make just a small little shack above ground that has our portal, and it'll have this, and then that should pretty much be all that we really need. And then we'll have to fly back to the frog portal to actually get back onto the nether roof, and then we have to build the separate one over here. So that way, you know, we actually get easier access over, because I don't want to waste fireworks in the overworld. Now there's one thing not here though, because a little bit more of a hassle. Anyways, we've gone ahead and we've made it to the surface. I forgot we were on a snowy slopes. Guess it didn't matter, but definitely is a little annoying at least. Here we go, do a little something like that. Here we go. And we'll go ahead and get a hold of some other things too. So we got cobble, tough, miscellaneous building blocks, and that's pretty much all we really. So we'll get that in. We'll go ahead and put in some lighting. We'll need a whole bunch up here, just a little bit, but keep some stuff out. This is also another pretty solid alternative to the other like cold biome, but at the same time it doesn't actually really matter. So at least I got it in case I want it. Alrighty. Oop. Go ahead and get our Epic Gamer book out. I have to repull up our F3 menu. So our ancient city portal. Let's see here. We want negative 21,393, 133, 22,961. Negative 22,961. We need to make sure that's very specific, because that's a, you know, 4,500 block difference. So we don't want to mess that one up. 21,393, 22,961. Okay, good. And then Snow Overworld, which is, this is where our frogs are. We are only a measly, well actually no, we are 1,000 blocks away in the Z direction, so that is good, because that means there is enough distance between these anyway. Okay, you know, we can't have nice things, I guess. I guess that one's on me to be fair, but luckily it's a really easy fix. It's called just, oh, it's done, fixed. All right. Anyways, that was a little annoying. Now I want to do one other thing. And we're gonna kind of clean up some of these outside bits a little bit. Just for my sake. That way I don't keep having to go through this powdered snow 24/7. And we know where to get some more too if I ever need it. So we did actually write down our ancient city portal, and we want to go here to our snow overworld court. And yeah. Alrighty. Negative 22,051, negative 22,199. Okay, so positive z. We don't need to worry about that scaffolding. And then we want to go negative x, so positive z, negative x should be good. Let me double check. 22,051, 22,049. We're at good elytra durability as well, so I've got a lot to worry about there. I'll be coming up on it over here, so yeah, here we go. Right there, yeah. There we go. Last little thing we need to do is we need to break one of these for more obsidian. And that still leaves us with a nice clean 2 extra ender chest. And then all we have to do is get our coordinates written down again. So, yeah, it shouldn't take too long. So I need to divide by 8. Which, if you give me a moment here, so 21,393 divided by 8, 2674, and then 22,961 divided by 8, 2870. So we want to go to negative 2674, negative 2870. Okay, negative 2674, 28, negative 2870. Cool. Alrighty. And luckily all this is just pretty much a straight shot. I lied, it's actually not as straight of a shot as I would have liked. It's close enough though. We'll have to make a quick turn here in a little bit. Yeah. And then 2674. We're really close to a Crimson Forest. That's kind of cursed. Oh, anyways, buttons. Yeah. Cool. So the exact block we're looking for is 2674, 2870. Again, as you can see in our coordinates, we're at 2674, 2870. So down it goes. point. Just to make sure this is exceptionally clear where this is. There we go. And we should be synced back up. After we put on our chest plate, I would like to make sure that my neck does not get broken straight away in case something goes wrong. This should sync up correctly to the one that we've built up here, and it has. So perfect, we now have easy access to an ancient city, and then a little bit farther away we have easy access to 2 out of the 3 biomes for our frogs, and then our third biome is the actual nether itself. So easy way to get all 3 frog variants. We found an ancient city, we now have easy access to all the different skulk blocks. So the real last thing is like mangrove swamp later. That's pretty epic, so. Oh, if you've already, damn, you're already going for the stronghold? That was pretty fast. Didn't you just start that new world like not too long ago either? I mean, either way, still impressive, but hopefully I can go ahead and head back and get some wool, so won't be missing out on a whole lot while I have to go do this, so. We're gonna have to go back and make some things. Mainly, I need to go back and go get a bunch of wool, and I need to also go get a bunch of night vision potions as well, which should be really easy because I'm pretty sure it's just golden carrots and that's what I eat. But yeah, you started it yesterday and you're already getting a stronger. That's pretty good. It took me a little while to get mine. Started to get to mine like a week and a half. Because I actually ended up going like for I went there with full like perfect like diamond. Actually not even diamond, I think I went in with netherite. Like the same armor I'm wearing now is what I ended up going into fight the dragon with. So same with the sword and the bow and the like my main pickaxe, so I didn't really have anything to fear. But that was pretty good honestly. We got another 2,000 blocks or so of flight before we actually make it back. And I'll have to completely resort my entire inventory, or just dump some stuff in the organized chests again. But I'll reorganize that at a later time, after we've explored all this stuff. But this ought to be pretty fun. I have practiced a little bit per se, mainly on not mainly, only on Bedrock Edition, because again, like I said, I was on vacation for the past couple of days, so 1.19 dropped and I just simply wasn't here. So I had my Switch with me and I got Bedrock Edition on Switch, so I just went ahead and do an ancient city, like after because I went into creative obviously on a world, and then just like, you know, gave myself all my old armor and all that with all the enchantments, and same with the sword and the pickaxe and the hoe and all that. And then I just kind of like practiced like raiding it with some wool and night vision and all that, and it worked out fine enough. I triggered the warden just because I was curious, not just out of like just by accident, so I'm pretty confident I should be able to avoid the thing like completely, like altogether. It shouldn't even be that threatening anymore. I know how to do it. Okay, can we fucking like every time, man? Seriously, how do I keep? Oh my lord, I keep getting unbanned. Wow, you're not banned already. That's crazy. Yoink. Well, we keep getting like those stupid ass bot accounts, right? You know the ones I'm talking about. They're like, wow, you can buy like primes for your channel and all that to like artificially boost your viewers and followers, and it's like, shut the fuck up. I don't care. I play a funny block game for fun and recreation first and foremost. I just stream it as a side thing as well because I was already gonna play it anyway, so might as well stream it. But it is annoying to see, and they always come back in like new accounts. 'Cause every time I see one, it gets banned, like no questions asked. But they always just keep coming back under like different accounts every now and then, and it's just annoying. And it's like, why? I have other things I'd like to do instead of having to do like actual moderation stuff. Like it's goofy. Like come on. At least the chat bot I have actually makes this a lot easier to manage, but it's still very annoying to have to deal with it every now and then. You know, it's just goofy. Don't need to exist. But alas, it does, unfortunately. Oh, made it back to home base. Elytra has taken quite a bit of a beating. Luckily, we got the spare for this very reason. And we're going to dump away some of our old garbage, resort some of our non-garbage, and then we're gonna go get a bunch of wool and a bunch of night vision potions. So we'll probably go get the night vision first, and then we'll go get the wool first, and then we'll go make the night vision, and then we'll reshear the sheep. That's what we'll do in that order, pretty much. Oh, actually, we don't even need to shear sheep. I got a fucking string farm. We got all the wool we need, baby. Oh, let's go. I mean, yes, I was already prepping for this years in advance, clearly, guys. Yes, I just think so far ahead. You simply just don't understand my motives. I hate to tell you. I'm sorry. Clearly. But no, in all seriousness, though, I completely forgot you can just craft wool, so we're gonna be doing that instead, because it saves me a lot of time, and I also don't have to wait, like at all to do other stuff, so works out. We should have well, not another, we have like plenty of spares in here. Scaffolding box, get the fuck out. Um, Actual scaffolding can get out too. Got enough spare shulker boxes for the foreseeable future. We're going to switch out our old elytras. We got a spare anvil in here. When I inevitably do get swift sneak, we can immediately enchant it onto our leggings if I really want to. And then go explore the rest of the city. Because I also want to try looking for some notch apples too while I'm down. Also another thing I'm after. Um Everything is fairly nice, neat, and reorganized to some noticeable extent. And our last big project for the very moment is to go make a ton of night vision. Ton of it. Let's go ahead. We got our spare shulker box. We'll go ahead and place it down. And we're going to just pump this thing full potions. That'll be cool. We've already got a couple of invisibility night vision. There we go. Also, give me a second here. And last little bit. Alrighty, cool. That should be plenty of night vision. It's well over an hour's worth when it's actually all like said and done. Okay, I have Swift Sneak already? Damn, imagine. Are you talking about the actual like keyboard command, you just toggle shift to sneak? I'm kind of being a little bit slow right now, so take that one with a grain of salt, I guess. Golden carrots, nether wart, redstone to make it longer, glowstone to make it stronger. Okay. Last thing, I want to pull up a brewing chart really quickly. Brewing chart. There we go. What do we have? Should be very easy to see. We'll open that in a tab. Potion of Night Vision is indeed crafted with a golden carrot. So good. Alrighty. Oh, the enchantment. Good. Very good. I'm hoping to get a hold of that when I'm down here because I really don't want to have to go find a new one. But golden carrot and the redstone, and then we're all good. So, yep, I did have that right, so I'm actually starting to memorize that, so that's good. Anyways, let's just go ahead and drop in our nether wart for now. There we go. And then we'll go raid the string and gunpowder farm for, well, string and gunpowder. Well, mainly string, because I need to obviously craft it up in the wool. So we'll also stockpile quite a bit of that. Yeah, it is really nuts, honestly. Like it seems like such a like kind of mundane and useless thing, but like between like having a bridge manually, it's a fucking godsend. I mean, you've seen the Giga project I'm working on with the big sphere. You know how much like work that's gonna cut for me? Like it's gonna be huge for like doing big projects, and then it makes the instant cities a lot easier too, obviously. But for me, I'm really happy that I can actually cut out a lot more of these like massive like slugfests of projects, you know? Like I can actually build my sphere probably like at double or even like 2.5 times the rate for the same amount of time, you know? That is a big deal for me. This stuff ain't exactly been easy to do, like mentally, but now that I actually have a nicer way of doing this, I shouldn't really have anything to worry about. But anywho, we got all of our night vision potions I could want. We have 18 of them, all 8 minutes apiece, so we've got like well over like 3 hours worth, or just about 3 hours, but maybe 2.5. Either way, there is no way in hell I would waste 2.5 hours in an ancient city because, you know, not really waste, but you get what I mean. I don't see myself spending that much time in here. I'll spend quite a nice bit of time, but it's more of a leisurely stroll compared to having to do anything too scary. Anyways, we can go ahead and get some coal. Go ahead and make a couple of torches. You've crafted more than a couple of torches here, but luckily it simply does not matter. I'll go ahead and put that away. We got 3 spare stacks. It won't be important, obviously, with with having night vision on, but it is still good to take note of it. Okay. We're also going to be taking half a stack of golden apples with me into this, by the way. So that's a genuine first for me. I've never really had apples really spare for something like this, but I'm trying to take this about as seriously as I can in terms of making sure I really do not fuck this up. Because again, I still have a lot of stuff I want to do. So dying is simply just not an acceptable answer right now. So out of raw spite and hatred, I simply will not die. And ladies and gentlemen, it's just that easy. If you don't want to die in this game in hardcore, what do? Just don't die. Everybody knows this. I know it, you know it, we all know it. Just don't die. Side note, we're gonna get more firework rockets. There we go. And we're gonna put that back. And we are going to go grab some string and go craft it in bulk. Not string, the wool. There we are. What do we got in here? We definitely have the string to spare. Yes, we do. Alright, 1 stack. We got a fucking Durand. Okay, see, this is also why I want a mob switch, because these guys aren't too much of a pain, but they definitely are just a minor annoyance. Okay, that is 4 stacks of wool. We'll go ahead and put it away for right now. And this one, we'll probably make another 4. Be a fair amount. And 1 more stack. Glad we're getting some use out of all this string. Alrighty, so we have 8 stacks of wool, a bunch of night vision, a bunch of food, golden apples, enough ender pearls, enough wood, totems, 2 ender chests. We have some building blocks I should try and go get, I suppose. Which actually no, is just wool, so we have everything. We're gonna go, not fight the warden, we're gonna go to an ancient city and go, raid it right now. Didn't think I was even gonna be able to do that today, but I found one, and I was like, hey, you know what? I know I have all the resources on deck, so, let's just go for it, I guess, after I get a little bit more stuff sorted away. I need to take a good, long, hard look at a lot of my stuff in here. Determine what really, truly needs to be in here, what really doesn't. So, you can get rid of one of these. That can go. Boat can go. I want to keep the wood. The bed can go. Okay. Got our water bucket. Fireworks I'll probably use up over enough time anyways. So we get 10 spare slots. That's about all I can really compact it down into without like really starting to take away anything valuable. And obviously we have, you know, spare shulker boxes out the ass, so that's, you know, not an issue either. That's a non-issue, but yeah, main big thing is getting the rest of this done. So yeah, let's just go ahead and fly back over. We know where it is. We just need to go to the Frog Lake area and then just take the very last portal after we get to the Bastion. And then we can go ahead and start. So I'll have to keep like 3 stacks of wool, 3 night vision potions, and then I'll probably have like 4 or 5 slots of free inventory space for other stuff. I plan on being very like liberal with my wool in terms of just not having to like really conserve it because I have so much of it. So we can afford to be a little goofy with it, but for the most part, it's just about actually being kind of like thoughtful about what I do with it. And, you know, not making any horrible decisions with it all the time. Make a couple, as long as I don't fuck it up massively, but I think it'll be okay. But yeah, my game is running a lot smoother now that I turned the video settings back down to their correct 12 chunk render distance. I still cannot fucking believe I did that. I was wondering why my base for so long was like extraordinarily laggy. Because normally it's never up to 22 like that. It's up to 22 when I need like more chunks just to like load stuff in for like a camera shot. But it's supposed to go right back down to 12 because I wanted to match simulation distance. And it just didn't. And I was like, huh, that's strange. And then, you know, obviously I just looked at it today and fixed that. So now we're at a nice steady 60 FPS. So I'm very fucking stupid and sorry about how choppy that has been over the past couple of weeks then, but at least it is fixed now, much like how the chat was fixed after that one time someone pointed it out, which is still good that somebody did point it out, but I genuinely had no idea. Anywho, we are about 2,000 blocks away in each direction until we make it to our destination, and then we'll just go beat the shit out of an ancient city. We will not be attempting to fight the warden. I will not attempt to fight him unless it is truly life or death. I will do everything in my power to avoid him. But if I gotta beat his ass, I gotta try and beat his ass because there might be a point where it's a little bit too tricky to try and get away. Where like I might be able to try and throw like a couple of ender pearls and then I like beef with him a little bit or like get his attention on me just a little bit. So that way I have enough time for the pearl to land. And then I go pearl out again, and then usually like 2 to 3 pearls get you so far out of his radius, and then pillaring up as well that he should be able to do nothing. And I'll have an elytra too, and I'll still have night vision. So the cool thing about the scaffolding pillar, especially when you have something like night vision, is just the color of scaffolding with it being that very light tan. Stands out very well compared to the deep slate and the skulk and whatnot. So I should be able to see it from quite a bit away as long as I don't have the blindness effect. And then obviously the way out is up that way too. And then I can just take the nether portal or go back up to the actual surface if absolutely needed. Oh no, the portal is up on the surface, so it wouldn't even matter anymore. But anyways, we're here. So this could be it, unironically, in terms of this world. If I, like, and I'm taking pretty much every precaution I can think of. I'm just gonna waste these, but I've taken every precaution I can reasonably think of or do. We've got, like, we've got fucking night vision up my ass. We've got all this wool up my ass. We have so much stuff. We prepped and prepped. I have 8 totems. I have an entire shulker box full of totems, but I have 8 on deck at any given moment just in case. We have ender chest. We have ender pearls. We have elytra with a stack of fireworks. We have an instant health potion. We have a lava bucket and a water bucket. I know he doesn't take fire or water, fire damage, but it is there to slow him down at the very least, just to buy me a little bit more time. Same with the water. So we should have. and I mean fucking plenty of options here, to the point where it just genuinely is on me if I like screw this up. Because between this and the gapples and the actual good food and the good weapons and the armor and everything, just everything in general, we have it all. We got all of it. So there should not be any death. I've prepped for this and I've been, doing my homework on this kind of shit, but ironically not my actual homework, but we've done enough prep here for this to not go horrible. And my inventory is clear for, because I'll drink one straight away, so that leaves us with another like half hour's worth. 4 things of wool, um, night vision, wool, and then miscellaneous for extra lives, and then obviously under chest. And then we have 4 extra lives in total, and then we have the other 4 in the backup, and then we would immediately replace them. There is no shot in hell that I go through like all of my totems. Not all like 28 of them, so we should be okay on that front. If I lose more than like 3, then like we're just out of there, because we'll try again another day, but I will not be, fucking with this too hard. Side note, I would like to see if it is daytime or nighttime real quick. Let me find my bed. Alrighty, cool. Let's go ahead and just put this back for a little bit. And this is it. It's truly just it finally. After all this time, after all this waiting, months and months of waiting for this update. And we're finally ready. One other nope, we're not gonna worry about it. I was gonna block that up there, but I don't think I have it in me. We're not gonna really care. We'll do some lighting on some parts, but just also to make sure we don't have any funny business with mob spawning on the scaffolding. Not that that should ever be an issue technically, but I would prefer that to not be an issue. There we go. And we will be using our night vision potion once we actually get back down to the skull layers and all that, so I don't think they can even go, they can go up scaffolding like a ladder, but they don't pathfind on it anyways. I'm pretty sure they can go up, but I think they're genuinely capable of going down, because you have to be able to crouch, and this stuff can't exactly crouch per se, you know what I mean? But we've done everything that I was supposed to do in terms of prepped. Here we go. We're here. Alrighty. This is it, truly. Could just be out that way, yep. Stone, diorite, that's gone. Drink one of these. We have night vision for 8 minutes starting now. That's recycled. Alrighty. Let's do it. Well, we have the bow as well, so if I do summon a warden, I should be able to distract it fairly well with this bow. But we would like to... Oh, there's a hole there. Okay. We're gonna block this up, by the way. Let's do it, I guess. So, hey. I shouldn't make too much noise, because when we did go up, we didn't trigger anything, so we shouldn't trigger anything going down either. We need to probably start clearing out some of these sensors that are near to us. So we're gonna maybe focus on these first, and then we'll go around and do some other stuff. But I mean, look how nice this is with night vision. Like, seriously, you would not fucking like this in the dark without night vision. Believe me, I would know. I did try doing it. Okay, so one thing to note, that is good to note. So, if we break them one at a time, then we should be okay. But if they're not broken one at a time, they will trigger another one if it is close enough. So, like, good thing to probably do for this one, for example, is Well, we actually need to get over there first. Um, and again, this is a one that's capable of spawning a warden because the way the direction the souls rotate is the main way you can tell, but the other way you can actually tell as well is how like vibrant the color is. Because in the actual one, the color is a lot more dull. So, also walking on top of them triggers it. So we're gonna break that. You can see it didn't tattle on us because these things only get activated when a sensor like tattles basically, or if we the player like step on one of these. So we're good there. We're good there. That was one of our big threats down because it was a whole sensor with two shriekers. So and just as a quick demonstration for anybody who's interested, we place this down now. As you can see now, it's a lot slower. The souls are less vibrant and it's rotating in the other direction. So that's how you know for a fact it will not spawn a warden. So good tip to know in case you're ever interested if you want to use them for decoration. They will never spawn a warden if they're used for decoration. But if you find one naturally, it's fair game. And you can't push it with a piston either, so another fair warning on the front as well. Like you either build it or you either build what you want to build around it or you don't get to move it at all. So we're gonna be taking our sweet time until we can get a hold of some stuff, hopefully. And I need to check over this wall first to see if we have a sensor that's gonna be a little bit more of a pain. Ah, we do. Do. Okay. Quick and easy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, so we get three I need to quit doing that. We know the other one can still hear me. So we get three fuck ups in within a 10-minute span before we fucking panic. That's one. That was a genuine accident. I was oh shit. Oh fuck. This is gonna be harder than I thought because I haven't really messed around with sensors yet. I know they can go through like these solid walls. I didn't think it was in enough range, but I should have known better. Oh my lord, this is gonna. This isn't hard, but all it takes is like a couple of like small, like minor mistakes, and then shit's gonna get a lot harder. So it isn't too bad for right now, but it could get a lot worse. So, with Smite, you suck. Fuck you. Not cool, dude. Smite 5, come on, man. How absolutely disrespectful. Smite 5. I'm here for Swiss Sneak, man. Come on. Okay, I let go of shift there by accident. That's another thing too. I also do not like my brain cannot tolerate toggle. Oh gee, they're everywhere, dude. Oh no. This is a normally like an easy thing to do as well. What you do is, all right, we're good. Um, and this one's actually a very nice deep dark biome. We're not seeing any other different cave biomes, so we actually should not be getting any interference from zombies or skeletons or slimes. That is a thing I have seen in the past with the world that I was testing out. So that is something I am a little worried about. But so far, it looks great. Easiest way to take these ones out is to just surround them on all four sides with wool. You mine it, you're all good. You just sneak and jump to take it out. There are obviously some points in time. God, I fucking hate the ambience. This one's the cool music. So then you get weird ones like this that are sketchier. What we could do is probably just do that, break that first, and then that. There we go. Okay. See, now we're doing a little bit of learning. Nothing around, so no reason to be afraid of breaking that. We have plenty of wool. Oh, I wanted to bring my. Oh, damn it. That was the other thing too. I was gonna make like really fucking strong shears with like efficiency 5 and all like the works on it, and I just completely forgot. I was so excited for this. I just completely forgot about that. Oh Jesus, there's so many of them. No. Oh, we have plenty of wool to spare. If I really need to reclaim it, I can go reclaim it by hand. Oh, that had to be. We don't want to walk on top of that. Remember, that will trigger it. So we want to actually take our time going around this. This is all sealed off. If you're in a spot like this where you have sensor, catalyst, and then shrieker, you always break the sensor first, because then there's no chance for the shrieker to get fucked up. And then we'll break the shrieker next. The catalyst is the least dangerous one, but I'd say break the sensors first, and then the shriekers, and then the catalyst you can have for last is like a little treat. But otherwise, you probably gonna be okay. So like for this one, we won't actually touch these for a little bit, because we'll do a little bit of scouting. But what I can do is I can seclude this one, and then we can go get rid of this shrieker here real easy, real quick. Okay, so this is why we also pay attention sometimes too and look around before we do dumb things. Alrighty, we have another sensor. We know for a fact there's nothing over here that would scare anything, so this one would be safe to mine, and we would be okay with it clicking, because then all we can do is just go break this, and then be a whole other area cleaned out. How many we got? Nice bit of sensors, shriekers, and catalysts. Very good. I plan at the very least using these for decoration. It has already been 8 minutes? Holy shit, wow, yeah. So this stuff does go out pretty fast. Wait, I just remembered how stupid of an idea that could have been. Alright, so another thing to remember too, by the way, eating and drinking does also count as activity. So do it in a not goofy spot. That was a total, like, I'm very lucky I had already just cleared those before I saw that, because you know that could have been very bad if that wasn't correct. It's been about 4 minutes since the first one we pissed off by accident, so we're still doing pretty well. Realistically, we should try and do a little bit more secluding. This one's just a pain. Ah, that did actually connect. Luckily, I didn't activate anything, but they just go through everything. Jesus, yeah, you really if you want to break something, you have to like make sure you commit properly. One other thing too, I heard. So we're walking on wool here, but if I walk on a vein, it should trigger that. Is it an actual sculpt block? Well, yeah, of course it's an actual sculpt block, but yeah, because it's not wool, so of course it would trigger it if you just were walking normally. I thought they said something with like if a vein was on wool or something like that, it would still be able to tattle to some extent in terms of just, you know, ratting you out. So I wanted to see that. Could be good to break here. I'm not seeing anything. Again, as long as we don't really see any shriekers, we don't have to fear too hard about breaking these. And one other thing I remember, a fun little tidbit, you might find it useful, might not, who knows, but fun little tidbit, you can usually find an overabundance of shriekers by anything that has a chest. That wasn't cool. So if like over there, for example, you can see we got a shrieker out in the distance, odds are there's a chest out that way too. You noticed how maybe we had like you have like the odd one here or there, but it's never like, it's never a lot of them. I get once, you know. I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly, but when you see like a whole like cluster of shriekers together, they're usually there to like guard the loot. So, you know, look out for a chest a little bit more in those kind of situations. Just, you know, gotta go break everything and go get it. So, need a break. Good. We've got this area pretty nice. And one other thing too, I want to really like comb over this entire place proper, because I do plan on, I was thinking about it when I was on break too. I plan on being very epic, much like the people who renovate woodland mansions who have an overabundance of creativity, and the same people who make their bases inside of ocean monuments. I too plan on taking a pre-existing structure and making it look cooler and living in it. Not permanently, it's more of a home away from home, and it would be after I have we're not going to break that yet, no, because we know there's a shrieker up there that's kind of in a weirder spot, so we're not going to do anything too dumb right now, but I'll probably renovate one of these into just something more livable. Might even be able to get a ton of daylight access from up above, who knows. I think it could be But yeah, we do definitely have some odd bits that would take a fair bit of time and planning to clear out to some extent. It's mainly just the shriekers that we really would want cleared out. That one shouldn't even be reachable with like anything, but we'll leave most of the actual skulk blocks intact. That's a structure. This is also technically a. Hmm. I don't. There can't be a chest there. But there. Could there be a chest in that? Technically, there. Oh shit. I don't. I'm not gonna find out. I don't give enough of a shit. Unless it's got like 18 billion fucking gold map in it, I don't think I have it in me to care too much. Because, I can always go get Swift Sneak from another chest, but, enchanted golden apples I can obviously go find too elsewhere. They're very rare, but they're like actually significantly less rare here. We're lucky. We're good. So we do know there's another one out this direction. Okay, it's right here. More? Yes. But not close enough to be now over there, though. That one was... Okay, I didn't know where that one was. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Do it again. Alright, we're good. Okay. I have got to be a little bit better about how I tackle some of these. Because I'm gonna get a little bit too ahead of myself sometimes, like with that, and it's gonna trigger another Shrieker. Because I really don't want to summon the Warden, because I'm not gonna fight it, as I've made very clear. But the other main reason is, well, the thing's actually like as long as you're like not being a little bitch and like just focusing on like immediately ender, which I might, okay, like I won't lie, I will almost certainly consider doing it, just immediately like ender pearling away, but I want to at least once try like the more intended route of just like sneaking away from it while it like tries to like locate you and all that. I think that's just cool. You know, if it gets way too hairy, like we will like bail out because I would much rather like lose a little bit of pride than my entire hardcore world. So fair warning on that one. Uh, there's a lush cave and also a dripstone cave. So does it go up to stone? Ooh, it does. That actually might lead all the way back up to the surface. Funny. Or by more of an actual wall like part. We're not by the center. Oh, this is the center point. Oh, that's why. There is a redstone room down below here. That's pretty cool. There's not really a chest down there, so it's not too worth exploring to me. I've already seen it. All it is just the basic like redstone tutorial room, more or less. So we won't be exploring that for right now. It's not on the top of my bucket list. Um, okay, see how many fucking shriekers there are? Something's gonna be over here. That's two. And there's more sensors than before, this other stuff, so there is definitely something that we want over here. Need to be a little careful. I'm not going to break any of these for right now. They're a little bit too much of a pain to safely do. And another thing as well, you might notice like how kind of unique they are in terms of they've got this little lip here and then they lead up to the top of the block. That actually means they're kind of like an actual proper slab technically. So you can accidentally walk up them even though they're pretty much a full block. So don't do that because that's, probably not a good idea. That also means you might, not might, you will piss them off. Don't do that. Spoiler alert. I guess there was nothing there. We should be looking for some of these weird like outskirt kind of sections. So I'm gonna try and keep an eye out for that because I want more chests. I've seen like what one, and we've been walking around for quite a bit. And we're actually, and I can't drink another night vision for a little. Oh shit, this might suck to watch for a little bit. Fair warning. Yeah, no, it's not too bad. I don't know how far away we are. I think they give off a little bit of light. No, they don't. Okay, good to know. Should be far enough away. Alrighty, we'll just do that. And we need to take a little bit of time here. Okay. We'll take a little bit extra time here to recover. Just take a little breather. Now that we know we got something relatively safe, we should be fine. To just kind of take it a little easy for the moment. You know, we'll probably store some stuff as well. We'll put away some of the catalyst and new skulk stuff that we got. We might burn through a lot more of these than I thought, to be perfectly honest, these night vision potions, because this is actually taking a lot longer than I expected. Great, because it's actually kind of like a fun challenge. You guys might not be having fun watching this, but I don't care. Spoiler alert. I care a little bit, but not enough to like change what I'm doing because this is just new to me. So you know, we got a chest here. Oh, this is quite a loaded one, is from what I can remember. Because we maybe have like another there, a shrieker there. Nothing in here that's too dangerous. We need to be a little careful though. There's something on the other side of this wall. Then whatever, good enough. Alrighty, well, should be safe. Let's find out. Yes, it was. Fuck you. Fuck, dude. This, come on. Yeah, okay. I can make these now. This would have been cool had I not made that honey farm. We don't even get others. Dude, oh my, scam. Absolutely scammed, you know. How absolutely disrespectful. I cannot believe this. There's a, you can see there's a lot of them out now. We got these two here. We got like another two in the back. Like there's a lot of them here, so you know we're in something with a couple of things. So it seems like some of them don't like generate properly. Like some things just don't work. Because some of these candles are floating. I have got to stop doing that. If that had triggered something, you know, I would have been like fucked up bad there because it would have triggered a shrieker. There's just too many of them around right now. We got a geode out this. Anywho, got obscenely annoying candles. I don't think, do I? Ooh, a couple of echo shards. All right, that's actually a solid enough find for the moment. That is acceptable. So we need 8 of these in total. I would prefer to get 9, so I actually have the item itself just to have. Not that it's inherently important. I will settle for 8, however, just because, you know, then we can make the recovery compass. Now, fun fact about the recovery compass, I will get no use out of it. It is solely there to flex that I got it, and that's pretty much it. So, yeah, that's cool. I personally don't mind. People were whining about that like a lot. Well, not a lot. It's the silent majority kind of deal. Or silent minority. Fucking loud minority. That's what I meant. Sorry, Jesus. Anyways, it was those kinds of oh, we got, yes, yes. Oh, we got it. Oh, I'm happy. All right, we're happy. We're good. It don't matter. I could leave right now and fucking be happy. We need to be a little bit careful though. But anyways, as I was saying, it was the silent minority was what I was referring to in terms of people who just fucking whined about the lack of some certain things. Mainly the lack of like good things for like hardcore players, which, shut up. I don't care. Like, I myself play hardcore a good bit, and I know I could have had something better maybe, but am I fine with what I got? Sure. It's cool to flex, and you know, not that big of a deal. Got other things I'm needing to do anyways. Where did I put all my skulk shit? Was it in the is it in this one? Also, give me a moment here. I need to resort some stuff, and I'll go ahead and read what you said. But there we go. That's where, because I want all these on easy to contain. We got a little bit of skulk, got a saddle, the mammothist, vanishing curse, not too big of a deal. Oh yeah, that is technically possible. I remember finding ancient debris like that high up in the world. It's like notoriously rare, but it is technically doable. So hey, honestly, good flex, not gonna lie. But We got Swiss Sneak 3 finally, so I'm very happy about that. So we got one of the biggest reasons for me actually really looking forward to this update. I got it in my hands now, and we do have a clear way out still, but we still have more loot to grab. I'm also I'm pretty good on catalysts and shriekers for right now. Mainly the catalyst because we can you can make them at home if you got some catalysts. So also these are way too many to safely clear out for the moment. Also, I don't feel like it, so that was the other thing too. I could do it. I have plenty of wool and plenty of free time, but I simply don't think I care enough right now to. So we will also not try to piss off the warden just to show off the warden. I will not be showing that off if I can help it. If I do show it off, I guarantee it was unintended. So we will be trying to avoid that at all costs. Hopefully. There we go. Go ahead and switch that over. Oh, we can since we got Swift Sneak now, we might as oh we got a chest there. Hang on. Let me stop what I was saying. We'll go over to the very edge. Any sensors? Nope. Okay. We're going to take a small itty bitty breather. And we're gonna do that. There we go. And we need a couple of different things. I've not pissed anything off. We're doing good. Anvil. The thing with the Swift Sneak book. Ants. Alright. Section 4, Mending, Unbreaking 3, and Swift Sneak 3. We finally got him, baby. The biggest thing I was hyped for, and we finally have got a hold of it. After all this time. You have no clue how long I've been waiting to do that, like seriously. As soon as I heard about it, and I was just like really debating with this fear, I was like, fuck it, we're just gonna wait. So that thing's been on hold for like nearly 2 months now. So I'm glad I can actually finally start to properly work on it again and get it done a lot quicker. In terms of just objectively, in terms of like shit that people were complaining about, or for like hardcore players, like, oh, the recovery compass isn't good for hardcore people. Swift Sneak is a godsend for hardcore players because usually when you play hardcore, you keep the world for a very long time, obviously, until you die. So being able to just do this a lot quicker than normal, you know how fucking nice this is gonna be? Like, I can actually finish my work. Oh my god. Literally unthinkable before today that I would ever finish a project like in bulk. But now I need to quit doing these things and throwing this shit out like that. But now look at me go. Look at me go. This is me sneaking. Look at how fast this is. This is walking, sneaking, walking, sneaking, walking, sneaking. Like, look at that. It is obviously a little bit slower, but remember, I'm gonna be having speed 2 on when I'm doing my sphere building, like permanently, because I'm gonna have like beacons. Look at the bridging! Look at the fucking bridging! Oh my lord, yes! Come on, you can't say this is. Oh, this is a don't ever trust these ladders. By the way, I found out the hard way in that other creative world I was talking about on a Bedrock edition. They're stupid and dumb, and also a little bit of a trap, because the ladders do make noises. So also there is stuff up here. No, where? I knew you were. Where? I'm liking the music though. A lot more ambient than normal. Okay. Need to be a little bit careful. This big shift in momentum is not something I'm used to. Oh, that's a lot of shit. Pretty good hoe. Not that it matters. We got another Echo Shard I will gladly take. We got Music Disc Cat. Point 4. The worst possible diamond leggings I think I've seen in ages. Yeah, give me a second here. Let's find out what we got. That is, oh my god, why did Twitter and Twitch have to like start with something so similar? It is extremely annoying. Let's see what we got. I gotta actually link my Twitter at some point. That would require me putting an effort and whatnot. Why did I never follow you yet? Sorry about that. But I imagine survival speed running, by the way. Either way, you are getting like pretty close, like you said, to getting that end gateway, so it's pretty epic. I got two blaze spawners really close to each other. You should be able to cobble them together into a double spawner farm like pretty easy, because all it is just lava. So honestly, you ain't even got too much to worry about on that front. So that's always good to see. I also have got to make sure I don't waste all of my night vision really quickly. So give me a moment here. It was the night vision one. That's right. I put them in here. All right, we have 4 out of 8 echo shards, so we need 4 more. And we have found 0 disc fragments. Not too big of a bummer for me personally. I did want to try and collect everything, but you know, it's a music disc and it's like a lore music disc, so it's not music. You know, you have one musical part in it, but not like a cool like new soundtrack like Pick Step or others. Uh-oh. Okay, that could have been very fucking bad. They don't like it when I do that. But now we should be zooming around compared to what I. So if I hold the, if I like strafe as well on top of holding the forward key, we should be able to. Okay, so we're gonna not go so fast next time because that could have been horrible. But you can see, if I just hold like W, I'm just holding W here, right? And S here, W, S, W, S, W, and then like W and A, like bam, so much faster. Because I'm also getting some like extra speed from like going on like the other like axis as well. So honestly, really nice. Okay, very nice change in speed. We can do a little bit of strafing like this. There we go. Line ourselves up with this part, and we'll just pillar up. I don't trust any of these ladders at all, so. Okay, so I was about to say, how is there a blaze? But then I realized you were at the blaze farm, so I got a little worried there, but luckily can't be worried about it anymore. Oh, that was definitely a little sketchy. Anything up here we should keep an eye out for. I would hate to trigger a sensor in a shrieker right now. Normal cave. You can tell we're at the end of the deep dark or. Oh, speaking of which, 2 fragments and other side. Very good. Solid iron leggings, but they're iron, and I also have better leggings, so what does it matter? No echo shard. If we truly want to pick up everything, we know we'll have to come back at a later date. We got other side, which is very cool. We got our first 2 disc fragments, but we're not having a whole bunch of luck. We have more of these towers to raid still. We have another 3 minutes of night vision, so we're doing good on that front at least. See how fast we bridge? Oh my god, look at this. Especially if I spam right click. Oh my lord, yes. Oh my god, dude. Not even a contest. I could get so much shit done with this finally. Oh, just look how fast it is. Okay, so taking damage on top of wool seems to not actually be an issue, luckily. I thought it was going to be an issue, which is why I've tried to avoid doing that, but it would appear that we're okay. A small little outside hut. Usually these small little like outside structures from away from the main city, they'll, yeah, here we go. Got 2 itty bitty little chests here. Respiration 3, Swift Sneak 1. Now it may only be 1, but I will still gladly take it. I know I already have Swift Sneak 3, but it is never a bad thing to have extra of this stuff, so. Ow. We have a sensor here. And then we have a shrieker like 3 feet away next to another sensor. There wasn't one above. Good. Okay. Now that we know there's nothing above me, what I can do is section all of these up. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh wait, no, hang on. Smart. Okay. Nope, big brain. Alright. I thought it through just for a little bit longer. I don't always have to break the sensors before touching the Shrieker first. So in a spot like that, it was much better to try and actually break the Shrieker first, and then I could go like break the sensors. So, ooh, this one's got quite a nice fit. That's a very good hoe. That is another 3 Echo Shards. That should put us at 7 if I'm not mistaken. So one more and we do get our recovery compass. Yep. So one more Echo Shard. We got an abundance of coal, a couple of bones, a very good hoe right here. But nothing that's Diamond Horse. Alright, come on, when have you ever seen me? Come on. Either way, I always know where this is anyways if I ever do change my mind. So we are also out of wool, so that actually needs to be rectified real quick. We have 2 more stacks of wool. That other bit was iron blocks. That was not wool in my inventory or in my other shoulder box. So I'll point that out real quick. So we are pretty much on our way out here because I'm running out of wool. And also we're running out of ancient city to actually go through, so that seems to be a little bit of a larger problem. Now for, okay, I would say for shits and giggles, but it definitely will not be for giggles, but it will make me shit. We might, as I was saying, we might, how the, what the, okay, come on, what I do here? Anyways, again, how do, night vision, Jesus. Okay, look, long story short, we might try like intentionally pissing off the warden as we're leaving, just for the funny moment. But I'm not promising anything there. No, I don't think there's speakers nearby. I have like Jesus, I am breaking these way too quick. Alright, nothing there. There we go. Okay. I have I keep forgetting that was a thing. Also give me a moment here. Oh Jesus. Nether portal schmether portal. No, that is definitely quite a. Actually, I spawned like in a cave that was at like -5 today. So yeah, it definitely does suck to have it in a cave, but there could always be a deep. I will definitely take channeling. That is actually a nice enchant, regardless of it's cool or not. I have a noticeable lack of channeling, and I also have a noticeable lack of a trident, so that doesn't help me out either. I will gladly take that. All right, let's go ahead and link that. We have another chest in here that's guarded by like 18 billion shriekers right now. Okay, this is why we do a little bit of scout work along all of this kind of stuff. Because this is the sketchiest one I think yet. Because this sensor is a pain. We do not have any others near, from what I can tell, that would be in range. So, as long as we break this one up here first, we should be able to break the next one. Yeah. Good. And then okay. All right. Fuck. No. No. Break it. Okay. All right. That's 2. Actually, no. That might have been long enough to go back to 1. So that doesn't count. Okay. Oh, another music shard. Cool. Another disc fragment. Shut the fuck up. You know, same thing. Flame enchantment. Thank you. Thank you for a shittier diamond hoe as well. Thank you, game. Yes. Okay. Well, we have 3 out of 9 shards for music. Got another catalyst here. Got a couple of spare sculpt blocks. We got other sides. That's already a pretty big dub. And we've gotten our Swift Sneak. Obviously, one more Echo Shard is all I'm really looking for right now. So, hopefully that only that might have reverted back to my first time, just because of the fact that it happened so long ago from the very first one. That is that there is a cooldown, by the way. So as long as you don't like activate another Shrieker for like a while, it usually like it'll go back down a little bit. So instead of me being at 2 strikes right now, I should be at 1. And that's usually a lot better than 2. Spoiler alert. I'm still trying to keep an eye out for any chest or anything I've really missed, but looking for. You fucking bitch. This fuck. Oh, we gotta get out of here. This bat is gonna be the actual fucking end of my life if we don't get away from it. Okay, dude. He's like fucking up with every like skulk sensor nearby, and it's not very cool because you know that's gonna cause like a fucking crisis if I'm not prepared for it or if I'm not expecting it. If a warden does get summoned, we do see the blindness of, or the not blindness, the darkness effect, so I will know. And then, you know, he makes the funny cool noise, so then I know not to get anywhere near. But I'm really hoping to not get fucked up here. Got another nice chest in there in that little structure. And I'm trying to stick to some of these outskirts, so hopefully we get a better time finding some stuff. Sensor. Another shard. Catalyst. Another other side disc. I will always take it, I suppose, because it is other side. But 4 out of 9 shard. Chest that I don't think I've touched. But it is threateningly empty over here, so there is a fair chance that I might have. No, we didn't actually, huh? Riptide, Swift Sneak. Swift Sneak again. We now have another Swift Sneak 3 book. Very good. You love to see it. Four more shards of music shards. And we're down to our last stack of wool, so actually we will be leaving here because we ran out, which isn't the worst thing that's happened, so we didn't piss anything off too bad. We got another chest. I'd say overall this was a very neat success. We got everything I could have wanted. And also a fucking gapple, an enchanted gapple. That's very cool. I have not actually seen one of those yet, pretty much ever in a world, so that is always incredible to have. That's a huge dub as well. I will take that for sure. We were obviously already up here. We got the one that was cubby. Is there another little cubby I can take? No. Lucky. Please, up we go. I will gladly take the enchanted gap. Oh yeah, an actual just straight up wither skin. I didn't think they actually had skins like that anymore on Bedrock, where like there were some parts that were like transparent. Because I don't even know why, but I could have sworn they got rid of those a while. I guess not. So that's good. They're always cool to look at too, to be fair. Oh, any more towers I can go up and look around in? We're short by 1 echo shard. I have not been over there yet, I don't think. I don't think we've been really too far behind this portal here. There's never an actual chest up in here. We can land on this. We don't need to take any of the candles, by the way, since I'm just making an abundance of them. We seem to have a whole nother section here I can explore. Yeah, this thing has been untouched. Sure. Oh. I've got 26 wool and a dream. Also, a little bit more wool here, completely unrelated. So, actually, we can keep going for a fair bit more time if absolutely necessary. However, I would like to leave after I run out of my main stack. So, that is. But as long as there's not a shrieker, it's fine. So, plus, I think I've. This would imagine if I lost my life for this. Like, come on, disrespectful. Night vision is wearing off. Oh yeah, and walking directly on top of a skulk sensor, by the way, is the other way to like activate it. So don't do that as well. All right, last chest here. Sharpness 2, another other side disc. I can't have 3, like come on. So we are short by a single echo shard, unfortunately, from getting a recovery compass. And we are short 5 music disc fragments from getting the new disc. So genuine tragedy. Luckily, I've seen worse tragedies in real life, so luckily I don't have to think too hard about that anymore. And we'll go see what the hell is in here because there's definitely something in here. But yeah, this has been very fun. There is nothing in here. Oh, this is the small portal statue. That's right. That is. We won't haul ass across all this stuff by like running because I'm again still not really to risk anything massive right now. Later on, eventually, yes, but not now. Still have a lot of work to do. Ooh, chest. Oh, trigger. Okay, protection 4. More fragments, 3 of them actually. That brings us up to 7, I'd like to say. 7 or 8. So actually, I think we can do it. If we're lucky on this last little stretch, I think there's just enough stuff that can be grabbed for me to maybe get my recovery compass and the new music. So we're gonna give it a shot here. We're at 8, so we only need 1 more fragment and 1 more shard. And then we'll actually have literally everything that you could want from these places. The campfire here? That's kind of cringe. I hate the shuffling. Like, I hate like the little like scurrying noises that they make sometimes. It would have been much easier and better if I had brought those shears with me, or if I even made them in the first place. I could have just made shears. Dude, okay, you know, I literally could have just made shears this whole time, because I literally consistently bring fucking iron with me all the time. And I could have just made shears. It wouldn't have been efficiency 5, obviously, but they still would have been, like, shears on wool. So it would have been a upgrade the whole damn time. Jesus Christ. I'll remember to be good at the video game one day, guys, I promise. But unfortunately, it does not seem like that'll be for another couple of years, so we'll figure that one out later, I guess. Oh, this is the mother load. I have no wool, but this is a mother load of shit. Oh my god. Okay. Gonna get extremely greedy because I don't fucking feel like doing anything. Worth it. Echo Shard, or not Echo Shard. We got, oh hey, efficiency. I could make it technically. I can make a good pair of shoes for now. Hold me over. We got enough for the new music disc. Do we have enough for the other chest down there? Ooh, actually, good thing I looked a little bit. Okay. 1 more shard, man. I just need 1. I'm so close to having everything out of here. Alright. Cut me a break. We don't even get a good enchantment book. And I still have more that I need to explore anyway, so... Well, I suppose we do have the time. We might as well go look for another Echo Shard, I suppose. We do have the time for it. We're gonna gonna take what we can without disturbing them. That's what it was. You noticed? You noticed when I broke wool. That's what the gimmick was. I broke wool. Actually, no, it wasn't me breaking wool. It was the item dropping. So if you break wool or like that, and then it falls on like a solid block, then it does make enough sense for it to like get a little. You gotta shriek. Oh no! I don't have the wool to clear that. I don't have enough wool to clear that right now. Oh, this is what we're gonna devolve into. You're just gonna do this for a little bit until we get this figured out. All I'm looking for is one more shard, and then we can go home. And we don't ever have to touch an ancient city again if I don't ever want to. Which is fucking stupid, because even if the loot isn't gonna be that great, like one time around it's great, but otherwise no. I still like being in these places. They're just cool, they're ambient. That, you stupid fucking jackass. We have a sensor in an annoying spot next to a streaker and a normal skeleton. No, 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 no. I thought I got rid of you. Okay. We are actually going to start cutting it close here if I'm not careful enough. I have one more night vision potion without having to dip into another box, so try and make this count. No! I just needed echo shards now. No! You bitch. How could you do this to me? Oh no. You rat bastard. Not cool, dude. I can't eat anything either. I really should not try and touch this water as well. It usually ends up being a bad thing. Ah, but there's goodies on the other side. There's goodies, Marty. Okay, good, cool. There's stuff down here, though there isn't. Damn. Shit. Come on. I just need one more echo shard. That's it. I just need one, and I'll get that recovery compass, so I can laugh at everybody who doesn't have one, which is like 99% of everybody who will be alive right now. So, you know, I'll be like, damn, you're bad. But I can't do that without an echo shard, so come on. Hand it over. I'll go ahead and just punch some wool for a little bit. Can I... We're just popping a gap. I don't really care. I have like 30 something of them, so it doesn't really matter. Absorption's always a nice effect as well. Less for 2 minutes. Because we might start getting a little hairy, but we might be at 2 strikes, by the way. Fair warning, because we did piss off that other one. So let's try and not make it 3. Like, I cannot stress that. I do not want it to be 3. I do not want to fight the warden. We are going to try and not do that. Oh, fuck you. Okay, good. We do not want to try and fight the warden. We have 8 minutes to get a hold of one more echo shard before I want to die. And then I have to... Well, I have plenty more... Okay, so not here. We're not going here. No, good. I'll take a pass. Thank you, though. But, like I was saying, I do have the ability to dip into my reserves here and get some more night. But do I want to do that? No. Am I gonna do that? Yes. I was here already. Worthless. Cool. That's been rated. I don't think we're getting it. I don't know enough about these places to know exactly what structure contains a chest and where. I know which ones kinda can, but it's more of a feeling in my heart than it is like definitive like knowledge that I have stored away. But been here because that's where we got our wool. So we've definitely cleaned out this part. We got this whole section here we can go through. There we go. We're gonna lose our absorption here in a little bit, by the way. It's a big deal. Oh, this is the redstone room. I guess the doors were improperly like shut. I shouldn't be able to just walk in here like this. That grass? There's grass blocks under. Okay, that's actually kind of cool that they have grass blocks underground to demonstrate that. It's not too big of a deal anymore to some extent. Well, no, because there's still moss, but it's not grass. Because that means you could actually have sheep down here if you really wanted to. I mean, you'd be a fool for doing it, but you could. And this is teaching how, like, like fucking certain like latches work and all that. We got some more sticky pistons in here. Other bits and pieces of this trench. There's our main scaffolding and our main ticket out of here. And also our only ticket out of here, I should mention. Just to be very clear on that, we don't have another way out. So if that ever got locked off, we'd be in for a bit of a struggle. I don't think we got anything left to raid, to be honest. We might have the niche structure that I forgot to check here or there, but overall, I think we got everything. I mean, it's white wool as far as the eye can see, and if there's white wool, then I was there. Because these places don't have white wool. So, yeah. We hit pretty much everything I could. And we got away with Cliff Sneak 3. We got a couple of spares of them. 7 echo shards out of 8. More than enough music fragments. So we need to go find another ancient city for one singular echo shard, unfortunately. But it is what it is. So luckily we should be okay to get out of here. We know where the end goal is. Go. Okay, I genuinely almost walked onto the head. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't mean to do that. That was a misinput. I let go of shift by accident. Not my fault. Not my problem. Nope. Warden advance. Oh shit. No. Hang on. No, we're backing out. We're good here. I'll take a rain check on that one. So that was the noise the warden makes, I think, when it's like getting really ready to like get really pissed off and actually come out. But luckily, we're done here. We don't need to come back ever again if I don't want to. We maybe have a couple of niche things to go check out way at the end that I just didn't catch particularly well. But like something over there, for example, maybe. But I think we hit pretty much everything we could in this ancient city for loot. So overall, a fine enough haul. It was very like peaceful for what it was worth. Because we actually got a lot of this stuff sealed off, and then it was an actually like big, deep, dark biome. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I guess let's see what we got away with here. We got a nice chunk of. Let me actually put this away. We got 12 music disc fragments. We got 13 catalysts, 13 shriekers, 43 sensors, 7 echo shards, 43 skulk. Other side, we got 2 other side discs. We got an enchanted golden apple, a couple of Swift Sneak 2 books, Riptide 3, Swift Sneak 2, Channeling, Swift Sneak 1, and then obviously the actual Swift Sneak 3 that we put under our pants. Was this worth it? What do you mean by worth it specifically? I personally think it was for the Swift Sneak alone. I will get no use out of anything else here, but all things considered, I'm content. I'm not ending my stream yet. I will go back to my house and then I will end my stream. I am a little tired. It has also been 3.5 hours, I'd like to mention, so I would like to go do other stuff for a little bit. So I am a little tired right now, but hey, overall, got a nice bit of stuff. Pretty happy with it. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here through the nether portal, and we'll be good to go. So next time we'll keep our eyes out for a mangrove swamp. Probably go get I'll go look up the rest of the Frog Lake farm to make sure that's installed correctly, and then we'll pretty much just be breeding a bunch of frogs, honestly, and maybe do a little bit more amount. But I can technically continue with the sphere building streams I want to, but we'll keep those on hiatus just for a little bit longer so I can keep looking at some of the new 1.19 stuff and get some more of my actual base work done. So it will get done at some point. I just don't want it to be now. But anyways, we should be pretty much out of here. So yeah, we should be at about 1:30 already. All right, 1:22 and counting, and we're open. Another portal should be here, and we're good. All right. Oh, time to fly back 3,000 blocks and call it. But overall, like, very fun. If it's not necessarily worth it for the loot, but for the just raw experience, I'd say it's honestly like pretty good. I wouldn't mind doing it again if it only meant that I got like the experience out of it, maybe a couple of other like extremely niche enchantments that I was looking for. Yeah, I definitely didn't mind the trident enchantments because I actually am in need of those. But you know, getting a fucking notch apple every now and then ain't so bad either. That's certainly a very like valid thing to go for. Because you get a 2% chance for like each chest to like get it, so it's genuinely like pretty worth it for that alone. Because it's like one of the highest spawn rates in the game. Um, you know, picking up some more catalysts and like shriekers or whatever is nice, but once you get the first catalyst, you can farm all the other ones easy enough if you have a guardian farm or some kind of like good bulk XP farm. So it's not too important, luckily. But in terms of stealth, like genuinely like good stealth gameplay, it was very slow at the start, but once you got a hold of Swift Sneak 3, it picked up pace a lot better. Go in first with wool blocks, and the only thing I regret is not bringing good shears, and also not making shears halfway through after I bitched about it. But then again, it didn't matter. But bring good shears; it will make your life easier. Bring a good hoe; will make your life a lot easier. It is fun to like kind of poke around there, and like I didn't have to deal with the warden because I was extremely careful, but I could always be less careful next time and then try actually, you know, having better stealth gameplay than Death Stranding and like sneaking around the warden, which could be a fun challenge. Fun if you're like clinically insane, because I simply do not want to risk that quite yet. Again, I'm still playing in a hardcore world. Remember, I'd like to re-emphasize that I'm still in a hardcore world that I very much value and that I very much still have a butt fuck ton of stuff left to do. Like seriously, I have that whole sphere and the whole like fucking New York that I had to build in that damn thing. I've got my actual base. I got a whole custom mountain range. I have a couple of other farms I want to build and a couple of other like cool structures way later down the line. I still have stuff I want to do, and I've actively been planning to do. So to lose this world to like a warden or something, I would not be very happy because it is something I could have absolutely just not done because I have pretty much all the loot. If I really want the recovery compass, I have to go back to one more ancient city. Is it that big of a deal? No. Do I want it? Yes, but is it that big of a deal to go find another one? No, not really. So, you know, we can always go back through this portal, for example, to go find another ancient city, considering how far, how close it is over here. So, yeah, we've got everything I've needed for today. We found the frog biomes I was looking for. We did not get a mangrove swamp, but we will soon enough next stream, I hope. Allays are allays. I'll find them over a course of enough time. They don't have enough value to me personally right now for me to want to go out and look for them by hand. And then the mangrove swamp is cool, and I want to find those. And then I also need to see about the the other stuff too, in terms of like packed mud and actually get the mangrove swamp and all that. But otherwise, I'm very content with what I've done today. You know, I got all the loot I was looking for specifically, and it's been a relatively fun stream. It's all been hunting for 1.19 stuff. I hunted for it, and I found it. Did what I set out to do. That's good. The first time in about a week where I said I wanted to do something and actually did it. Like, oh yeah, I want to do this homework in advance. No, I don't. I don't want to. I fucking never want to. But I should at least try a little bit harder next time. But, you know, that's for homework. It don't matter. So, we'll probably maybe do another 1.19 exclusive like stream here or there. Well, I say here or there, I mean like next stream or two. We'll do like 1.19 stuff pretty much exclusively, and then it'll be getting back to the same old because well, we've hit up everything that we've really needed to or wanted to, honestly. Other than a mangrove swamp. Can't emphasize that enough. I want a fucking mangrove swamp where I know where it is. I think they're cool. And I want the mud. But anyways, that is gonna have to do it for me today. It is day 912. I have been on a bus for 6.5 hours today, and I have eaten dinner and then immediately hopped on Funny Block Game, where it's been 3 hours 45 minutes. So I would very much like to go do other stuff for right now. So either way, thank you guys again for watching. Sorry it's been a little weird today, but yeah, I hope to see y'all next time, and I hope it's been at least a little fun. So yeah.